Oh, fuck, we're live. Damn. Okay. Hi. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the fucking Offensive Charm podcast again.
Yeah.
We're continuing to
We
we
came back.
continue to do it
Not sure why.
for the 97th time.
Yes, good job.
Yeah,
I'm so proud.
Yeah, you didn't read it or
Indeed.
anything.
Let him have this.
No, I would never let any.
His
I'm not
people
gonna-
need this win.
No,
I mean,
he
after
doesn't
Captain
deserve it. He's the
Durag.
coon. He doesn't deserve the wins from
I'm-
February.
Exactly. Captain Durag, they set him back so far.
you know. Yeah, it's been a real back and forth this Black History Month. You know, I gotta try and put in a few field goals for my people by proving my competence as a black. You know, I just gotta.
He is not the stereotype. He is not the stereotype.
I'm not.
No, not that stereotype.
Yeah, the other stereotype.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes, definitely. But anyway, welcome in everybody. I am Alex. Some most just call me Jazz. I am joined, of course, by my dear friends Rada, Bear, and Asta. Dear friends, please
Hello.
do say hi.
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 Lovely, loving the energy. That's
I had energy there. There was energy. You heard it.
Yeah, I also had a lot of energy. You just didn't see it.
Yeah.
oh, Brazil took it just like it took the end of that sentence. Fair enough.
It did.
I have
Holy
no
shit.
energy. It's just the way I am.
And now it took Asta entirely. Damn.
No, Asta's gone.
Oh, it was only a matter of time, chat. It was only a matter of time. We're gonna start a donation bucket for Asta's internet to make it any better than it is now. Just
Yeah.
any improvement that you guys can fund.
I don't know that
we
there's
would very much
anything you can
appreciate.
do for that other than get him out of Brazil.
Well, in true Brazilian fashion, we're going to collect the money, but we're not actually going to distribute it to him.
Oh, that's perfect. Now, why is that not working?
Oh fuck! Oh no! Yeah, so Asta will be in and out as the podcast goes on, chat. So just look forward to that, I suppose. But glad to have you all here. We introduced ourselves. Rada should definitely introduce the other things. Rada,
Yeah.
if you would.
I am not sure what you're talking about.
The questions.
The
All right.
questions, Rada.
Yeah, so at any point in time over the course of this podcast, you can go ahead and ask us questions, and we will answer all of your questions at the end of the show. However, if at any point in time you just want to bug us out of the blue, if you want
Hello.
to send us something to irritate us, if you want to tell Asta to maybe move out of the third circle of hell, you go ahead and send us a super chat. And
Yeah,
we
send me
will
money so I can move out.
read that super chat. Well, Jazz will read. Well, I will
Well,
probably read
yeah.
the super chat, and then I will tell Jazz that it's there, and then Jazz will eventually read it. And that's about how that will go.
Hey,
Wow.
you know what?
Yeah.
It's all good. It's all good. Asta, I'll tell you what you can do. All you need to do is just keep an eye over on New York City. I hear they're going for a housing crash right now. So if you just
Yeah.
like another few months, and I think maybe you can get a pretty solid place over there.
All right. Okay. Sure.
I don't know how solid it's going to be, but it'll be a place.
It's
It'll be a
definitely not-
place.
It'll be
Very
a place
cheap.
of all time.
I don't know that's really the. It'll almost be like going from bad to worse.
I mean, can it get worse? Honestly.
Oh, it so can.
Like-
It so
Yeah.
can.
How
I'm
much
sorry,
worse
man.
can it get in just 1 week? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
we're gonna fucking find out, man. We really are, because it's starting to like
I guess.
accelerationism is really starting to take hold over there. So we're gonna fucking find out.
Yeah.
Should be interesting to watch, though. At any rate, but that's not our bag. That's Helmsman's bag. We'll let him
Yeah,
cover
yeah.
that. As for us, man, did anybody have a week? A
No.
week?
Okay.
No.
There's definitely been
Yeah,
7
everyone
days
had weeks,
between then
right?
and now.
I think one of us like grew a whole year of age in that
Oh,
time.
that's right. Someone got older.
Damn.
To be fair, we're all consistently getting older as we're sitting here. It's not
Nah,
like it happened
Rana,
all at
Nah,
once.
nah, that doesn't count unless your birthday happened. So
Yeah.
It's just like it's not the next day until you go to sleep.
Exactly.
That one
Don't
I
get
can
older
agree
until
with.
it's her birthday. So but then when you have your birthday, you immediately age 1 year worth of
Mm.
That
like
explains
aging.
why I'm feeling the way I'm feeling.
Yes.
Yeah,
Mm.
you just immediately just like.
yeah. So
Wanna go.
if the entirety of chat can go ahead and wish Rada a happy belated birthday.
Yeah.
Emma Rata did
woo!
turn, I believe it's 72 this year. So, that's pretty cool.
I think
you know.
I've missed a few millions in there. I feel like it's 72 million.
Oldest living podcaster on YouTube.
Yeah,
To be fair,
absolutely.
We've seen how well jazz counts, so that's close enough.
You're
Damn.
right. You got to remember he's
I
dyslexic.
love-
So Rada is actually 27 years old.
I love how Asta joined in on that, and I'm still the only one who actually took the hit. Like, who got?
It's because I immediately turned on you and joined her side.
To be
You know?
fair, you started it, so if
Fucking
he
bitch.
hadn't done the immediate about face right after I made the comment, he was the next on the list.
All
Yeah,
right.
you gotta
Uh,
learn to play the winning team. All right, when you shot your shot, I was there behind you, but then when you got clap back, I was on the other side doing the clapping. You know, I have no morals. I will be bought off real easily, Chad.
He took the
Damn.
moment for me to say something to dodge and quickly move away.
I play both sides, but I always come out on top. Says Asta.
Yeah.
I mean, I lived this long in Brazil for a reason, all right?
Damn, that's true. That's
Is
real.
that wrong?
Fuck. Damn.
Thank you.
Can't
Zoe.
even.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Zoki. Zoker?
Mm.
Whatever. Your name. Thank you. Kindness.
Thank you. Appreciated that.
Yes.
I'm good at this,
Mm.
I swear.
Mm.
You can just hear her like eyes and other faculties fading in real time.
Oy vey.
It snowed, so I'm having a time.
Oh, I'm envious.
Excuse me. But yes, I did have a birthday last week. I also played a whole bunch of Neo 3.
That's cool. How's
Yeah.
that going?
Back
Hey,
through
yeah.
all of the demo content. And so now I'm venturing into new stuff. I actually did that today because with the snow, I stayed home from work. So instead of going to work, I streamed.
Okay.
And then
Okay.
there
Very
was obviously there was birthday stuff. I streamed for the birthday, which was more Neo 3. And then we had dinner and cake, and there was really bad singing. My
Lovely.
husband got me an iFixit kit for all my tinkering stuff.
Very cool.
Nice.
We also did the whole Valentine's Day thing where he took me out to a nice meal
Aw.
and surprised me with a giant pink stuffed octopus and a
That's great.
some flowers.
Aw.
And yeah, that's, I mean, other than playing Neo and I got to chapter 200 in
Bleach.
yes, in Bleach.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you if you didn't mention
Uh,
it. How you liking it? How you liking it?
It's good. It's good. I'm enjoying it. There are moments where I hit something and then I look at my husband and I go, "Well, why didn't they say XYZ earlier?" And he's just looking at me like, "What the fuck?" And I have determined that the way I read novels, I can't apply that the same way to, well,
Oh no, you can't.
other reading.
Yeah, especially
So-
manga, especially shonen manga. It is just very straightforward. You know, there's not a lot of like. Actually, there is a lot of foreshadowing in Bleach, but you know, you're gonna get to it.
It's less a foreshadowing issue and more of a we're going to skip this portion of stuff that would normally be here issue. And you are now going to have to figure out how we got here, despite the fact we didn't tell you. And I'm just like, so when did these two meet? what happened here? Why am I not being filled in?
Oh, okay.
And
Which part are you in?
well, for that one specifically, that was when Chad and Orihime met Mr. Yorichi or whatever the fuck. But there are a couple things like, I mean, then there's the fact that obviously, and if you haven't read this and you're being spoiled, you need to get over yourself. Ichigo's father is actually a Soul Reaper too, and then my husband and I were talking, so I figured out on my own. He didn't spoil it. This is just me being me because of how my brain works. That obviously his mother is a Quincy, and
you figured it out on your own?
Yeah.
Okay, fuck you, dude. Fuck, that is like one of the biggest plot twists in the fucking series. What do you mean?
Well, but it makes sense because I mean he's got all this extra power and shit, and he's able to do all this extra shit, and so you have to wonder, why is he there? And so I knew his mother had something special going on just because of the whole thing that the whole way she died. So I knew something was going on there. Plus the fact his sisters also have some extra stuff going on with them, or at least the one does. Don't ask me to remember names. And so obviously there's something extra going on. I figured, I did not anticipate his father was a Soul Reaper. But once I knew that, the rest of it made sense.
Gotcha.
So it's kind of like when Rukia was going on about the one Shiba brother who she knew that died. I knew she had something to do with it, and she was blaming herself for it as opposed to the fact that she actually killed him. I mean, she did technically actually kill him, but she actually killed him because he'd been taken over by a hollow. Which I mean,
technically he was like, if you're getting technical, he was already dead when the hollow took over. So
so that was what, so she just took that blame on herself, and as opposed to her actually, you know, killing him in cold blood or anything. But I mean, Kubo's writing isn't bad, not by any stretch of the. I've read bad writing, and this isn't bad. It's just paced differently than I am
used to.
Yes, I am not adjusted for this kind of writing style, I think is the best way to put it. Because normally I'm reading things that are just a little more erudite.
Wow. I don't know what that word means, but sure, whatever you say.
It's a way to say I'm a book snob.
And you confuse half the podcast with the one word. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Well, no, I got what she was getting at, but
I didn't. But I was just like, you know, sure.
Well, good for you, Jess. I'm okay.
Yeah, I know. I don't. Yes, I know what erudite means. Fuck's sake. Anyway.
Why would you know what erudite means? Like, how is AE?
I believe I actually happened upon the word in a book at one point, and then I just looked it up.
Is it aerodactyl?
That is generally how you're going to come across that word, unless you talk to really pretentious people.
No, it's Erudite.
No, that is.
Yeah.
No, this is not showing up for me.
T.
Oh.
Asta not knowing is very forgivable because it's
he's not his first language, so.
Yeah, I mean.
Okay, yeah, it's.
And to be fair, it is a higher level English word. There's plenty of English speakers who don't actually know the word. So
yes,
I have seen this word before. I never heard it out loud.
Yeah.
My camera died again. God fucking damn it.
Yeah.
So I mean.
Oh man, you know what I think it was? I think it was fucking. I think it was Divergent. Yeah, I think that's where I first came across that word. I read that.
Yeah, I mean, so it's a fun read. I'm having problems turning off some of the portions of my brain that normally work when I'm reading, though.
Oh,
valid. Yeah.
I think that's going to be the case with most manga, though.
I don't run into it with Junji Ito, but it's also not the same type of stories. So,
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's kind of a special case.
and Asta has been disappeared again.
Ah, fuck.
Back to Brazil.
Well, he'll be back.
But I guess that means I can move past Bleach. Otherwise, did we do anything else this week? I streamed with you guys. I don't think anything really happened Wednesday. I streamed Neo Thursday. I don't think anything really happened Friday. I streamed Baldur's Gate 3 Saturday. Neo on Sunday. I actually streamed Neo yesterday too because I also stayed home from work yesterday.
You've just really been getting into it, huh?
I like this game. Honestly, if we weren't here, I'd be playing it instead of with you guys. So
I mean, that is fair. I mean, because I saw that clip. So people have been posting Twitter clips of that big Oni bitch with the abs, and I'm like, you know what? Might have to go ahead and get myself a copy too. All right.
I haven't
All
even
right,
gotten to
yeah,
that, but you know, I am. You know how good I am at Bloodborne.
Yes, I'm well aware.
You've experienced that. So the fact that this game is just kind of easy enough for me to handle on my own, plus you have the constantly varying playstyle because you have the playstyle of the samurai and the playstyle of the ninja, and you kind of bounce back and forth, or at least I bounce back and forth between the two, though I do lean heavier on the ninja playstyle.
Same, honestly.
It's a lot of fun
when I
for
played
me.
the demo.
And then there's so many other little things that you're constantly controlling. I mean, I just got past, like I said, all the demo stuff. So now there's a whole bunch of freaking inventory management and your skills management. And I just got new weapons that I can play with. And I mean, it's just a lot of stuff.
Like stuff that's not available from the jump of the
yeah,
demo?
no, there's stuff
like,
that you don't get to until after you finish that last boss in the demo.
Okay, yeah, because I feel like, I don't know if I'm like somehow disassociating memories here, but I feel like there was a demo like a while back, like before this more recent demo. Like, am I
don't know. I know they had an earlier demo.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure I played that earlier demo, and I do believe, because I was sad initially that I didn't see the fist weapons from the second game, but I think when I went further into that demo, I did end up finding some fist weapons. I
just got fist weapons, so I've got claws for the ninja sides. I haven't gotten the cestices for the samurai side yet, but I'm really enjoying the claws.
So there's two different fist weapons?
Yeah, there's the claws. I mean, they're kind of the same, but they're different. So the claws they're basically cestices with blades on them, and then you have the actual, just straight up punching gloves.
Yeah. And I'm guessing probably like a split of the move set from Neo 2 into both of those weapons.
Probably, I wouldn't know about that.
Yeah, and then I was also really sad about the loss of the tri-section staff from the second game. So I'm hoping that's like buried somewhere in there, right?
I don't know about a tri-section staff, but they have a switch something, and it's kind of like the what's the one called? That weapon that I started with, the blade thing. In Bloodborne.
The blade whip, right? The threaded cane.
No, the other one. The sauce thing, the bigger one.
It's one of the like the saw, the thing that like it's just a saw on a stick and you like flip it out and like
that thing.
Bring it back in, right? Okay.
So it's like that, but it changes depending on if you're in high, mid, or low stance. So so when you're in high stance, it's like a scythe. When you're in mid stance, it's like a long spear, and then when you're in low stance, it's folded up like the thing in Bloodborne.
Okay.
And for the size, it actually moves faster than you would anticipate, but it is still slower than, say, your sword, but not as slow as like some of the other large weapons, like the axes and stuff.
Yeah, that is interesting. And like seeing a scythe type weapon, that's always fun in like any given game, honestly. And if that's what they decided to do instead of the tri-section staff, I mean, that sounds like a similarly interesting weapon to work with. So Fair
And
enough.
then there's another set of weapons that I don't have yet that are, I don't remember what they're called right now, but they're
Mhm.
another type of staff that's like a split staff or something.
Interesting
And
decision for them to wait. Oh, so the split staff is still in the game then?
I guess so, but it's a ninja weapon.
Okay. Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, the one in Neo 2 is kind of like ninja-y as well. Like, so I could see that being more on the ninja side than the samurai side. But it is a really interesting like concept or interesting decision, I should say, to kind of trickle out the different types of weapons as opposed to Neo 2, where you could just like you had the whole spiel in front of you at the very start of the game. It's like, okay, choose your starter weapon, and it gives you one of like every type of weapon in the game, right? But it seems like
Mhm.
in this one they're kind of trickling out the different variety of weapons instead of just letting you pick from everything right from the jump, which
Well,
is
and the
interesting. I
fact
mean,
that you
go ahead.
can change your build at any point in time
Mm.
and all of your skills at any point in time.
It's
So,
nice, definitely.
I mean,
Yeah.
I think that makes it not as intimidating with that because you're not like waiting to find out what weapons you get before you commit to something.
Yeah, which is
And
honestly a thing I feel like all Souls games like should be kind of trying to implement at this point, because I just feel like it's a better way to go about letting the player experience all of what the game has to offer in one run instead of having to like do a new game plus and like figure out your respecking and all that shit. Like if you can just do that at any point from a shrine or a bonfire, whatever the fuck, right? I brought this up when we were talking about Wu Chang a while back when I was playing that, and how
Mhm.
that game does the same thing where you can just respec all your shit in your like your weapon upgrades, like instead of having different little items you pick up to upgrade specific weapons. It's just in your tree, like your skill tree is weapon upgrades is in there, and you can just reset any point to a different weapon type if you find something cool for a different category of weapon along the way, right? Instead of having to upgrade an individual weapon every single time you want to switch to something new. So
I mean,
yeah,
I
like
think
that
it's
sounds like
cool that they let you
Mhm.
do that, but I don't think it's something that all games should have.
I mean, maybe it doesn't need to be something all game. Well, not when it comes to Souls games where there are so many weapons that you find along the way, and like you feel like, oh, I just found this cool weapon of this type, but I'm currently completely spec'd into a completely different thing, and if I try to use this, it's going to be shitty and do no damage, right? Like I feel like that kind of sucks, and like having a way around that, I think is a good thing in general. Right, and I see where you're coming from, because like when I was talking to Rose about this, she made like a similar point where it feels like, well, then the game becomes a little too easy, right? But it's like at the same time, it's more of a choice matter, right? Because like yeah, the respec is there for somebody who wants it, but if you want to make the game harder for yourself in a more traditional Souls like experience, you can just ignore that choice altogether, and then just play it as if you were like stuck with one weapon type for the whole game.
Well, for me, it's more about the intent of the developer. Like if they want
Mm,
someone to go through and, then you find this game later or find this weapon later in the game and maybe you can't use it this time, but now you know it's there. So you can go back and when you replay through, you can spec with
mm,
that weapon in mind and
gotcha.
then use it when you get there.
Mm,
I think that's something there's something to be said for that because it speaks to the mindset of the dev when they create the game. Whereas on one hand, in this game, now you have to balance across basically for all these different weapons at all times. They can be a little more selective and specific about, when these things come in. And I don't think that there's any feature that all games should have. I think that a game should have the features the developer wants in it for whatever intent they have.
well,
And
yes,
sometimes it
of
sucks.
course.
And sometimes, you're a little disappointed because they didn't make this choice over here
Mhm.
that this other game did and you really like. But at the same time, that doesn't mean that this game sucks. That you don't like this game. It's just
Mm.
you have to approach it differently because it's a different game. Whereas if you make them all have the same stuff, you lose that I have to approach this game differently
Mhm.
thing.
Mhm. Okay, fair enough. And like I suppose I'm being a bit hyperbolic when I say that, and it's like I specifically very much enjoy this mechanics like this because like I just don't really have time to go back and play any given game a second time anymore. Like I just that's just not something I do anymore. Is play a game 2 times. Like I would like it if I could just experience all the shit on the one run through, so I can then move on to the next game, because there's always another fucking game to move on to. And especially with the streaming stuff, I'm trying to like keep it going with new shit for the channel. And you know, even when I'm like offline, I'd like to like play some shit I can just kind of get through quickly, and then I can move on to a different thing. You know, like life doesn't afford me the time for the second run anymore. I just so I appreciate you like that. I will say though, in terms of like I will not bend or break at all on this. Multiplayer in Souls games, everyone should just be doing what Lords of the Fallen does. All right, the Dark Souls method fucking sucks. I hate having to like get kicked out after every fucking boss fight. Just make integrated multiplayer the way Lords of the Fallen does, where you can just play the whole game through together without having to break it up every fucking boss fight. All right, that shit sucks, and everyone should just do the Lords of the Fallen thing from now on, forever. Fuck anyone who disagrees. Fuck anyone who disagrees, especially FromSoft if they disagree. Fuck them for their shit ass multiplayer method that they've infected every other Souls-like game with that has multiplayer. Everyone do Lords of the Fallen now, straight up.
Okay.
I can kind of.
I will not be bent on that at all.
I'm going to continue to disagree.
Fuck you then.
I have. Well, no.
I mean, I understand why, because it is irritating as we're going through the game to have to do that. But at the same time, it does pace the game differently, and that's probably the intent they had in mind. It sucks and it's kind of irritating, but it does, in some cases, actually force me to do things on my own that I wouldn't otherwise.
Yeah, and there is a lot to be said about that, like having to go in with a certain mindset for a certain build, and then building for that, and the replayability and fun that offers. And I agree, or traditionally I agree a lot more with Asta on this, but I have softened on it quite a bit.
Yeah, well, and the other thing about that sucks is that like because of the way that multiplayer works, like you have to play through the game twice if you're playing with if you want to play through the whole game with a friend, you're playing through the whole game twice, because you have to go through every single area 2 times, or 3 times if you have 3 friends, or 4 times if you're playing with 4 people, because some of these games let you play with 4 friends or 3 friends at a time, right? And that shit sucks. Just outright.
No,
so,
I mean,
I have to agree with Jazz with this one. I feel like the way Dark Souls specifically does multiplayer is just moronic.
No.
Right?
When I say that, I'm not talking about the multiplayer.
If you're gonna do multiplayer at all, just don't make it annoying. That's all I'm asking.
Just make multiplayer be multiplayer, right? Like because like, I understand the summon like spirits mechanic, like in boss fights, like where you summon like a fucking Melina for the Morgul fight in Elden Ring. That like it makes sense with the story of the game, right? But if I am playing a game with my friend, I feel like having to summon Big Penis 69, that's just not as impactful as it is summoning like someone like Melina for like or a character that represents something in the story. I feel like doing that mechanic is just like
it's
unnecessarily annoying.
It's a whole different thing, because here's the because Lords of the Fallen, like you can still like when you're playing with a friend, like your integrated playthrough that they have, where you can just like play all the way through with a friend. You can still summon in like NPC helpers for different bosses, depending on if you've done the quest lines with your friend, right? And you can do the quest lines with your friend. You can do everything in the game with your friend without having to like separate and do all that shit, right? It's nice, yeah. So,
like the thing I'm saying is summoning your friend shouldn't be like summoning a spirit. Because that's what Dark Souls and Elden Ring does. Like, you summon your friend like you're summoning a spirit, and I feel like that is stupid. That's what I'm saying.
I think part of that's just because it and specifically in the Souls, like in the FromSoft games, I think that's because the multiplayer was an afterthought. It wasn't ever meant to be the focus.
Yeah, okay, but now it is. Now it is a focus.
That's the thing. It's not still not the focus. People might want it to be the focus, but it's not the focus.
Yeah, I would say it's a focus at this point, but I would say that there's probably enough demand for a better system that probably is something that they should look into doing.
And to the point that we've been at this for like a decade, right? Or more than a decade, since like Dark Souls 1 came out and they had their first run at this. And now we're up to Elden Ring. And it's like at some point, guys, you gotta look at this system and see how you can make it a little less incredibly irritating.
As long as people continue buying the games. No, they don't.
Well, yeah, of course. Of course.
Yeah, well,
And
nobody ever has to do anything.
Yeah.
But that's the thing is, how much do you change things before it's no longer the thing, you know?
Yeah,
And I
get
know that in this case it's a small change they could make that, but on the other hand, we don't know what focus that takes off of other things too.
Mm.
So I mean,
I mean,
it's
You're
kind of a
right.
trade-off.
You're right. There's a trade-off there because we don't know. But I would really like to believe that it is not so onerous a task on them that they couldn't at least ease up on the players wanting to try it that way, because it is very burdensome.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
and like I said, I will continue to bring up Lords of the Fallen as an example, which is a smaller studio, a less experienced studio than FromSoft is, and they figured this shit out. In like
Yeah, but
so-
you started with different architecture, so that it's great that they have that system, but converting their system probably not going to happen. But at least you could, like I said, you could still make it easier, I think.
Yeah.
Because there are a lot of stupid hoops for the Souls series.
Yeah.
And even Elden Ring.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at. That's how I feel about it. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Like again, I say this. I say all this as somebody who is probably still going to buy the next Souls game, regardless, right? Because whether or not I play it with like Rosa or I just play by myself, and we have to jump through those fucking hoops again, like we're still probably going to play that game because it's a FromSoft game. We like the FromSoft games, and they make good shit. So.
And I can't help but think that, and I don't really care if anybody disagrees with me. I can't help but think, but the difficulty of getting people into the game is a planned part of the experience. That it's not supposed to be just easy to drag other people in at whim. You're supposed to have to work for it.
Are we?
No, I think she isn't wrong.
I mean,
but
even if it is the point.
For FromSoft, and I'm not speaking Souls-like in general. I just mean for FromSoft. I think that would be the development direction that they're coming from. That they want you to have to work for it.
Okay, I mean, sure, it's their direction. I don't like it.
And you don't have to. I mean, I get it. I'm not saying that you have to like it. I'm just saying that if that's the way they want to do the game, and that's the intent of the experience for that studio, then it kind of is. It's kind of the whole. In my opinion, it's a lot like the easy mode argument too. You know, sure, that won't affect other people's gameplay supposedly, but you why do you want that in there when it doesn't necessarily need to be?
I'm just not sure it's a terribly valid point though, because like as far as difficulty goes, like finding a soapstone in even if a given Souls game like only really requires you to get past like maybe one boss. Like it's usually pretty early on, and then any difficulty after that is just actually getting your fucking internet to cooperate so you can bring in your friend, right? Like that's
of it rather.
But you still have to get the
difficulty
stones.
of it.
Yeah, but I mean, getting a soapstone really isn't that difficult in any given Souls game.
It just becomes like grindy. You got to like farm for the stones, right?
Like I said, that just may be part of the intent.
No, wait.
Don't those get consumed when you use them?
I don't know.
In Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3, no. I'm pretty sure you just find the white sign soapstone and then you're able to use a summoning system. And then in Bloodborne, well, there's that whole thing with the fucking what's it called?
You have to have the insight.
Yeah, the insight, which you can like, you don't even have to have insight to be summoned. You just have to have insight to summon someone else. In which case, you could just be summoned to someone else's world, and then get an insight, and then now you can summon someone else. And like, but it's like it's so weirdly like obtuse and circular that it's just like more annoying than anything else. Again, it's just annoying. It's so annoying, and it's like I would like it to be less annoying to play with a friend. If you're gonna have the multiplayer system, just let me play with.
I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm
without
just
annoying me about it.
I'm just saying that might be part of the intent. That's all.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, sometimes if things are too easy, people don't appreciate it as much. Of course, then sometimes if things are too hard, people get pissed off. But, it's a 50-50 issue.
Yeah, all right. I don't know. We'd have to take a poll and find out if it really is 50-50, because I I have doubts at this point on that one, but and I suppose we've harped on this long enough. We can move on to something
Yeah,
else.
well,
What else? So
well,
that
whose
was
week are
your
we
week,
talking about now?
Rada?
Yeah.
Oh no, no,
Ah.
the fact that that was Rada's week and we were arguing for most of it, that's perfect.
I suppose so, eh? But yeah, I don't know. Asta, you do anything?
I started playing Valorant. I did that.
Oh,
Wow.
I'm sorry.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
like with K or what?
That feels kind
No,
of late.
no. With another friend.
Ah.
I don't know. We were just talking and like we had like nothing else to play because like usually we would play Baldur's Gate, but then we
Mhm.
stopped and then we started playing like party games like Are We There Yet? You know, like I Was
Yeah.
There. You know those fucking stupid like short games that are just
Mhm.
you know. And then we got bored of that, and he was like, I started playing Valorant recently. I was like, no, you're not gonna drag me into that. He's like, yeah, I will. Start playing Valorant with me. And then my cousin started playing Valorant, and then I was like, fuck, And I downloaded it again, and I started playing again, and now it's I vowed that I would never play any ranked game like ever again. Like
Mm.
I'm not. I can play these games.
They,
I've
wait,
never
they
played,
made you
like-
play ranked on top of that? Oh
No,
fuck.
no. Like I said,
Oh, okay.
guys, I'm just gonna play Swift Play, which
Mm.
is like the short version.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, quick
You know?
play. Yeah,
Yeah, and I was like,
non-ranked, casual.
yeah, non-ranked. I'm just gonna play that. I'm
Mhm.
just here for the sillies, for the pew-pews. I'm not
Mhm.
trying to be sweaty, doing lineups and pixels and and all that shit. I'm just here to shoot people and talk shit with my friends, right? And you know what? It's been fun, I guess.
No,
Like-
man.
Yeah.
If you have to hit us with a "I guess," then
It's
sounds like-
okay. Here's the thing. Shooting
Okay,
games are fun. I
Mm.
like how dynamic they are, right?
uh-huh.
Like it's like Rivals. You spawn in, you shoot everywhere, and you kill some people. That's good dopamine for my brain. I like that kind of stuff. Not always. I want to play like a very story heavy gameplay or just a repetitive thing like a gotcha. Sometimes I just want to shoot stuff and not think about what I'm doing, right?
Gotcha.
And for that, Valorant is pretty satisfying with all the skills and the different guns and the mechanics. Valorant really is satisfying. Is a good game. Playing with other people is just
That's how I feel about most games.
like, bro. If I swear to God, on Valentine's Day, I feel like I ran into like 5 couples, like in
Ew.
one night. It's
Ah.
I miss her, I miss him, I'm hers, I'm his, I'm daddy, I'm mommy, I bark for heels. Like all the worst kind of human beings.
No, that last one sounds kind of like you, but
It does, but it wasn't me. Surprisingly enough,
okay.
fucking.
But in terms of your actual gameplay experience in the modern Valorant experience, how was all that? It was good.
I mean,
Solid.
solid. I guess. Like I'm still gonna keep playing with my friend, because
Okay.
it's fun to play with your friend.
Yeah.
Good
Right.
pew-pews,
You
good
should-
shooting.
Playing with friends.
You should let Kay know that you're playing Valorant again.
Oh, I did, and she apologized to me, and I was like, I was like, okay,
That's like
Yep.
that's the first thing she said was "I'm sorry." Like,
yeah. And then she was like, you shouldn't do that with your life, and I was like, I'm sorry, I already downloaded the K. And I'm like, no, yeah.
I can
Oh, boy.
boot up Neo 3 at the same time we're doing this.
Wow.
Oh,
yeah,
sorry.
no, it's
Wow.
it's cool.
I as someone who's fully invested and totally not playing a game in the background, I am.
Sure, yeah, you're not
He's
playing
totally
that.
appalled.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm also not playing Uma Musume in the background right now.
I have a hard time believing you were playing this game, just in general.
Yeah, no, but yeah, Valorant, cool game. Stop being a fucking retard, please. Anyone who plays Valorant, that would be so nice. Like you know how I get Brazil all the time. I started getting Brazil during one match, and this guy started being so mad at me for like DCing, and I was like, dude, what do you want me to do? And he's like, buy better internet. And I was like, okay, dude, I'll do that after the game. Okay.
So
you're like,
I'm kind of
Okay,
curious. Like,
hold
is
on.
there better internet options for you in Brazil, or you got kind of like got your? It's like best case scenario already.
How did that happen?
I could get better stuff, but it's also more expensive.
Well,
so
obviously.
it's like, yeah.
Like
So, like, there is-
like price differential are we talking here?
I don't know how to put that in fucking dollars, like.
Oh, fair enough.
Because like, what I pay a month is like
I mean, just put it in plantains or whatever you guys trade with. I don't know.
kill yourself. You know, like the difference is gonna be like maybe $10-$20, you know, but
Oh, that doesn't sound so.
yeah, but like $10
again.
is 50 of my
Oh,
bananas,
right.
you know, and
So-
$20 is 100. So you know, like
So
the,
100 bananas.
Yeah.
so the
Fuck.
difference, like for you, is not gonna be like that much, but for me, it's very
Get
substantial.
your
Why?
game going, yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out why it's doing this
Okay.
specifically.
What happened?
As long as you're on it and you know what's happening.
Yeah, no, I'm aware.
What's going on?
I'm just not sure why. That is weird.
You wanna fill us in? What's going on?
Yeah, I booted up the game because I figured screw it. And for some reason,
Mhm.
it appears here in this screen, even though I can't find a single reason why it would.
What did you boot up? Hang on. The fuck?
Neo 3.
Oh,
So
Are you-
all of
it's-
chat was getting to watch the Neo 3 startup.
motherfuckers.
Hey,
In place
You're
of the
all
podcast.
playing different game. Like at least the game I'm playing, I just have it set to auto farm. Like fucking hell, come on.
I mean, I'm also.
My-
What are you talking about? I'm playing Uma Musume. It's also a fucking
Yeah,
auto farm.
I'm not.
You can fucking auto farm moves. I mean, you have to like make the choices of training and shit. You
Oh,
can't auto farm
oh
it.
yeah, the fucking training that I did 100 times. Wow,
Yeah.
yeah, I have to pay so much attention to what choices I'm doing.
Well, what I'm saying is that you can't fucking auto farm Uma Musume. That's not the kind of game it is. Like, what do you mean?
Of course I can.
I see what happened.
Okay, whatever. It's.
Yeah, look, for me, I alt tab once every 5 minutes for 30 seconds. And that's it.
Yeah.
I was totally gonna play right here, but I think I figured out what happened.
What?
Mhm.
For some reason, one of
anyways.
these things in our setup was said to capture any full screen application.
Oh.
That explain that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So actually, as I will say, in regard to that guy's opinion, I kind of get it, man. Like,
Mhm.
it's not your fault. It's not your fault you're DCing. But if I'm getting on a game and I want to relax and I'm playing with a person and they're DCing constantly, I'm gonna get upset. Like, or I'm gonna
Okay.
be frustrated about it.
Not necessarily
are
at you, just
ruining
frustrated
his
in general.
experience. Yeah.
I mean,
It's
yes,
not your fault for ruining
maybe.
his experience, but you are ruining his experience.
Maybe I am, but it is like a 15-minute game. It's, you know, less than
It is.
that. I
It is,
feel
and so
like
for like Valorant, maybe it's a little less like. And again, it's quick play, so
yeah, it's quick
you know
play.
it's a little bit less concerning. But I remember my days of playing League.
Yeah, no, League is League I can understand because League is like 40 minutes of your day that's
Yeah.
never coming back.
But
You
but
know?
that is still a 15-minute chunk of time where it's like maybe they're very limited.
True.
Like I said, I don't
Okay.
think it's like your fault. Like I don't think you should necessarily feel bad. But I get his stance, and so I don't think he's necessarily being a prick for voicing that. Stance.
I
He could
feel
be a prick
like
in the way he voiced it,
Mhm,
but
mhm.
the stance in and of itself, I don't think is necessarily.
okay, I can't compromise with that. Like I feel like complaining about that, like being upset about that, is not technically a bad thing necessarily. But the way he was about it, he was like cussing at me and
Yeah,
being
that's-
like
Oh,
that's not
angry and like making fun of me, you know. And I was like, dude, what do you want me to do? Like, He was like, "Get better internet."
Yeah,
And
what's
I
his
was like,
name? I'm the only one who gets to make fun of you.
I don't know. I don't know
Wait,
his
what?
name. I didn't fucking save his fucking gamer tag. But it's fucking. I was like, okay, dude, I'll get better
Damn.
internet next time that we play together. It's gonna be probably never. I'm gonna have better internet.
Asta, you're telling me you don't memorize the gamer tags of everybody who's ever been mean to you in an online game so you can e-stalk them later on? The fuck?
No, I memorized
This
the
is casual bullshit you're getting up to. Fucking nuts.
I only memorize the tags for the e-couples so I can find one of them and then make them cheat on each other with me.
Wow.
You know?
Oh, shit. Damn, bro, chill.
Just out of
Yo.
like bitterness in my heart. They didn't do anything wrong.
Yo.
Because I hate couples. Okay?
Yeah, okay.
That's Asta. If I'm gonna be single, everybody's gonna be single, and it's gonna be my fault.
Everybody's gonna be single. It's one of those fucking
Didn't know this was fucking Asta's E-Cucking special. Jesus.
That's the title.
That sounds like a title.
That does
Yep.
sound like a title.
No, wait. No, hang on. I gotta change
It's
it.
one of those
Alright,
TikToks
you
where
put it
like
in
the waiters in restaurants were getting up to like couples on Valentine's Day and be like, "Yo, second person today? That's crazy, dog. You're a dog," you know, just to get them to fight. That's me on fucking Valorant
That
with couples.
Reminds me. So in college, I lived with a guy who worked at an upscale Italian restaurant, and they would get a bunch of stuff for Valentine's Day, and he would go out of his way to flirt with the woman every time on Valentine's Day.
Mm.
It
Damn.
worked half the time.
Oh shit.
Did
Yeah.
and the other half were fights or what? Like you have to box?
No,
for it?
the other half he got. Yeah, so it worked either that he got their number half the time,
Mhm.
and then like a third of the rest of the time, it worked out that he got a bigger tip.
Mhm.
Nice.
Mm. But did they get a bigger tip? Ah.
Ah!
Well, yeah, but it definitely carried with him going to his car. So, he was,
Damn. All right.
he planned, he knew.
That is great. That is the kind of energy I wanted to bring to the world.
Yeah, well,
Mhm.
we don't talk to him anymore, so that's maybe not. Don't bring that energy.
Okay.
It's kind of awful.
I mean,
Listen,
it might be unreasonable for spreading like misfortune and angst and misery.
We
Yes.
all know that our Asta is actually a good boy. So come on.
Yeah, well,
He's
yes,
just
Asta-
having a goof.
That is true. You know, there was this one time I saw MILF and I wanted to hit on her, but she had a husband with her, and I didn't because I'm not a home wrecker.
There you go. That's a
You
good,
see,
that's a good
I have
answer.
self-control.
Asta is a very fine man.
Demon.
We'll go. Yeah.
D man.
The man.
Can't go young anymore. Got past
Okay,
that.
all right. You know what? Heartful. You know,
Oy.
what happened with me being the baby of the crew?
You are the
Well,
baby of the crew,
Still are.
but the crew is
What do you mean?
old, so
Here's
Okay.
part
that
of the
doesn't make
thing.
you young either.
Okay,
Is,
all right. I don't like
Because
you know
you're
what,
the
I'm gonna-
baby, we have to beat you up if you do bad shit.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You know what? I'm gonna start catfishing people online. I'm gonna say I'm like 21.
Asta, do you have older siblings?
No, I don't.
Oh,
I am
so
the
you-
older sibling.
Yeah.
I'm not used to being bullied. I'm usually the one doing the bullying. All right.
No, I get it. I'm the oldest in mine, so. But yeah, no, you're
I've
younger
been
than
an
my
older
little
sister
brother.
for 39 years, so I'm pretty good at this.
Ah, I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you're the big sister of this podcast, so
Just as long as you're not calling me your mother, we're good.
nah.
Damn, I had plans on calling you
Nah,
mommy at the end of the stream. That's unfortunate.
I mean, you're still in that range, Asta. You could probably call her mommy and get away.
Wait. Asta, how old are you right now again?
I'm 28.
Okay, and Rada is
27.
44.
She's actually.
Yeah,
44.
she's right in that range.
Yeah,
Is-
yeah, like
She's like.
you
She's
are
like
just about old
16
enough to.
years
to-
older than me. No, she can't
Yeah.
be my mom. I mean, she could
Well,
be
in
my mom.
medieval
but
times,
that
she could've
would-
been
Hey
mom.
man,
Yeah, that
That
would be
is
fucked
not-
up if she was my mom, you know?
Yeah, nowadays
I
that would
hadn't
be
been a
fine.
total nerd and virgin until I was 21. I could have been your mother.
Yeah.
go.
If you,
Damn.
if you,
Yeah.
you know, were a fucked up
I-
adolescent
wait,
that had
Asta,
like
I got it,
horrible.
I got it. I got a
Mm.
perfect solution. Check it out. Check it out. Auntie Rada.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
You know what?
There you
That
go,
you know
Asta.
what? You know what? That does work, Auntie. Yeah.
Mm. I've been called worse.
Yeah. You know what? That
Listen,
auntie porn, dude.
If
hit
people,
me.
are,
Oh,
people, are,
that-
people are
yeah.
gonna start
Excited
calling
about
me
that.
Unc all the time. Rada can handle Auntie. All right.
Look, it's not my fault that your culture goes with that kind of shit.
Oh, whatever. You're in the culture now. You married a black. All right. You're in the.
You married the black, not a
No,
black
no. You
man,
see, I
a
married the black to make him white, and it's working.
Oh no, she's whitewashing sheep. Oh no.
It's
Oh,
a
fuck,
mutual thing.
Just takes a
They-
little bit of
they-
bleach. That's all.
They fill each
I
other.
mean, yeah, that's why you're reading it, isn't it?
Bro's getting fucking Cleopatra.
Cleopatra.
Well, I'm sorry. Reverse Cleopatra. Never mind. Hang on.
Oh my
They-
god.
okay, hold on, no, because that I hate to break this one to you, but Cleopatra, they were about the same color.
They were.
Wait. Who's about the same color?
Hmm.
Cleopatra was more Greek than other things.
Mhm.
You know, then you're like bronzish, right?
No, like heavily, just pretty much straight down Greek.
Yep.
They took over and then they inbred like crazy.
Oh yeah.
I mean, yeah, but that's just old story. Everyone was like everybody's relative.
But well,
I think we're talking a different thing. Yes. I think we're. I think
you just talked about inbreeding.
I think we're all confused now, to be honest.
Yeah, I am.
So-
You know what?
Moving on.
Moving on. We don't have to talk about
It
this.
still lasts this
anymore.
week. It still lasts this week,
we're
right?
still asking.
Well,
That was my week.
We're
That
talking
was
about
my
fucking
week.
Valorant, and so I got to.
We went from Valorant to inbreeding. That is insane. Okay.
That is an appropriate like thing.
Like a
That's how that
timeline?
would work.
it makes sense.
Do we piss off the whole Valorant community by titling the podcast "Valorant to Inbreeding Pipeline"?
Yes.
I
Yes,
don't
I think
care.
we do.
Oh god.
That
Even
sounds
if we
perfect.
do-
That is a title.
Even if we do, I don't care. You know. What are they gonna do? Fucking send their Discord mods to hate on our show?
They're gonna
They
aim
will
at us faster. That's what
Strike
they're
at
gonna
us
do.
with your Reddit mods.
Oh fuck. Anyway,
Anyway,
Bear, Bear, you got,
that's
you
my
got
week.
anything?
Yeah. So actually, though, it's unfortunate, I
Mhm.
played 2 demos.
Oh,
Uh,
demos. Here, let me.
Oh, I
some
forgot the
demos.
demos I played.
What's the name? Oh.
So
Well, I guess they
we
didn't
can
fucking matter then, did they,
We
Rob?
can start with Rogue Knight.
Rogue Knight. Let's see.
Rogue
Here.
Knight. And night is a nighttime knot.
Why you have
Yeah.
to be so mean about it? What the fuck?
He's
Rogue
just
Knight.
jealous.
So this one
Damn.
is a roguelike survival crafting game. With graphics that kind of are reminiscent to like Link to the Past or other old Nintendo era Zeldas. Super Nintendo era Zeldas, stuff like that. I played this for about an hour. There's a lot of weapon variety. In fact, there's like 12 different weapons you can do. It's got the standard sort of build houses, survive the zombie apocalypse, find people. You know
Standard,
everything you would
yeah.
expect for it in a survival game. I did not like it. I'll be upfront. I played for an hour. I was glad to be done at the end of the hour. The weapons are not really different enough to make you feel like using any given weapon is worth it. There's some that are necessary just because they break blocks.
Mhm.
But then they make them incredibly
Oh yeah, that knife looks like it sucks.
yeah.
Just looking at
Yeah,
that game.
most of your weapons are just a choice of how far you want to be able to attack out
Yeah.
with relatively the same speed.
Hmm.
They make like the big hammer, which is the one that breaks blocks, really cumbersome and unfun to use. I like hammers generally in these sorts of games, just aesthetically. And the fact that you have it and it's mainly used to break blocks is weird because your left mouse button is actually dedicated to your crafting tool, which is a hammer.
What?
Yeah, yeah. Your attacking is all right mouse button, which
Okay.
is a little weird too, in
Yeah.
terms of like how it feels to play and control. You have space for a dodge. You will have seen it already in this little trailer. It goes real far. It goes so much farther than you want it to.
Hmm.
Because you have a relatively limited area of vision, especially at night. If you dodge,
Oh.
there is a very good chance you dodged into something.
Ew.
Oh. Oh.
So just
Or
in
off of
general,
something.
yeah, it's there's so much like potential in this sort of game. Like I do like these sorts of games in general, but just the way they went about it, in every fashion just made me not have fun with it.
That sucks.
Yeah. So, like I said, spent an hour with that. I would not recommend. There is a demo out at least, so go for the demo if you don't want to give it a shot. The game's not out yet itself. It's supposed to come out in April.
No, okay.
So if they have time to make some stuff better, but not really. I don't think if things are going to change significantly enough in the amount of time that they have left for me to want to recommend this game. But my opinions on games will differ from most people's, so go ahead and give it a shot if you want to. Again, free demo. Free demos always,
I mean,
a
yeah.
selling point.
I like demos.
Yep. What I had much more fun with was a different one called Luck and Loot.
Luck and Loot.
Yeah.
Oh, so this is more like
It's an ampersand, not a. Yeah.
This is it, right?
So this one is
this
a
wrong game? Luck and Loot, right?
No, you got it. You found it.
Okay.
Luck and Loot. It's ampersand, not and. This is a roguelite dungeon crawler. Kind of your same boat as Slay the Spire, etc. But it's dice based.
Yeah.
And you are able to customize those dice. You have 4 dice, and you pick what's on each side. You also have a class that you are, which gives you an ability and has some other effects on your stats, like your max health, your max amount of armor, etc. Like I said, if you've ever played, say, Slay the Spire, there's going to be a lot of similarities, a lot of overlap with what you would expect to see in this game. You have relics. You're able to get a choice of rewards at the end of every fight, etc. There are some things that are a little more unique to this, like the treasure chests. You have to actually play a little bit of a lockpicking minigame. It's not very complicated. It's basically guessing whether it's going to be left or right, and if you get it wrong too many times, you just don't get anything. Not much of a fun component, but it's there. It's different. At least it's something. The demo is a little I shouldn't say that. The demo is very restrictive. You do not get the opportunity to play with a lot of things. You don't even get a real chance to play with the meta progression. So keep that in mind. But for what is there, and your ability to just go through a general run with the warrior class, I had a lot of fun. There's a lot of variability to it. I can see how you can have pretty complex builds going on down the line. And overall, I would say it's definitely a game that I would look to pick up. It's $7.99. I don't think you even necessarily need to wait for a sale for this, because I think you probably get at least 8 to 10 hours of playability just going through, one character. Overall, with the replayability of any of these sort of roguelites, just from what I've looked up about how much stuff there is, I would say you probably get about 20 hours worth of gameplay out of this.
Damn.
Your mileage will vary based on your opinion of these styles of game, obviously, but
right.
Yeah, like I said, very restrictive demo. Still would recommend. Still had just a ton of fun.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah. Definitely looks like your kind of game for sure. As we've gone through these episodes, I've definitely gotten a sense of the sort of game you're into there, and it is good. It is good because I am usually not into these kinds of games, so if not for you, I probably would not know about any of these ever. So
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's well, especially for when it comes to like doing demos and stuff. These sorts of games are the easiest one to do. I do have a new demo for an RPG called Ardenfall, but I have not actually played it yet, so I can't give any comments. But I am excited to try it out once I have a bit more free time. I've been told that this demo is actually quite long. So
okay then.
Okay.
As for yours truly, to be honest, I haven't actually gotten up to a whole lot new this week. I kind of just like been playing stuff I usually play. Continued watching a bit more fucking what was it called? Gachiakuta. Like 9 episodes into that now. Still
No.
pretty good. Still pretty solid. Like I'm liking it. I'm digging it.
I want to watch that. I haven't had the chance yet.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I like it. Oh,
I like the bitches in there of hot.
great, lovely. Good stuff.
I
Attracts.
love making bears sigh. Life is beautiful.
I don't know how to fucking feel about that.
I will say, I did earlier today finish Code Vein 2 in its entirety.
Oh, nice.
All 3.
Just today?
Yeah.
Damn.
So you really did see the last cocoon. So.
Christ. Yes, I finished it, and my overall opinions of the game after doing probably a little more than 40 hours or so, it's good. I liked it. I had a good time. Enjoyed the characters in it. I'm gonna miss them a little bit, honestly. And the ending was quite satisfying. It's very, very good ending. And once you get the true ending, the first 2 endings are a little depressing, but the last one is solid. So good stuff there. And it is a bit different from the first Code Vein in that the endings aren't like. Because in the first Code Vein, it was like more Dark Soulsy, where the ending you got really depended on like whose subquests you did, what like extra little bits and bobs you might have accomplished along the way. Whereas in Code Vein 2, it's like sequential endings, right? Like you beat the game the first time, and then you immediately get access to the next ending, and you do that, and you get access to the next ending, right? And like you got to do like a little bit of extra, like I believe when I looked it up. To get the second ending, you have to complete all of the alternate timeline quests for the 3 main hero characters that you run into that you have to kill. Like you have to go back in time and like fix their situation. And once you do all 3, then you can unlock the second ending. And I think there's a separate thing you got to do after that to unlock the third ending. But I pretty much did everything along the way while I was playing the game anyway. So I was able to just do them one right after the other because everything else is already done. So
Okay.
yeah. But yeah, good stuff. Fun game. I enjoyed the end game upgrades and different spells and shit that I managed to get. So yeah, overall good time. Liked it a lot. I probably won't ever play it again, but that's because I never play anything again anymore. So
I get it.
I even stopped doing my fucking yearly playthroughs of Okami, man, which sucks because I fucking love that game. Like I'm having the vicarious experience now thanks to Rosa, but if not for her, I probably wouldn't have done because I used to play that game every fucking year, man, like at least once a year because I love fucking Okami. It's such a good game, but yeah, I stopped even doing that because I don't have time for it anymore. It sucks. Yeah, but yeah, aside from that, I just really didn't get up to a whole lot new or different. I mean, yeah, that's kind of it. Okay. March should be more interesting, but I think the rest of February is going to be a little lax, a little low energy. Yeah, because I don't know if any of you guys are jumping into the new Resident Evil. I know that's like right at the end of the month. But I'm probably not.
Nah,
I'm still several Resident Evils behind. So
yeah, the last Resident Evil I played was the 4 remake because it was a remake of my favorite Resident Evil, but like I haven't played since the 5th.
I haven't gone to Africa to kill all the black people yet, so yeah, I'll get around to it one of these days.
I get that. Yeah, that's, I see why that would be important to you.
Yeah. I need them to get on the remake of Black Genocide Simulator so I can so I have a reason to get into it, but
you want the help for Shiva.
Yeah, I do. Well, assuming they don't fuck that up for the remake, because They just might.
Fingers crossed.
I don't know. It's Capcom. Capcom is crazy sometimes.
Well, yeah. I mean, we'd have to see. We'd have to see, man. They nixed some shit in RE4 remake that some people noticed. Some noticers noticed some shit. So now it's like, oh no, Capcom.
Capcom is just really not consistent.
Yeah, it's weird. Yeah. It's fucking weird, but you'll have to wait and see. Because I know we've had like rumors circulating recently of the RE5 remake happening. So if something about like Sheva's voice actor might have been like fucking teasing about it on Twitter.
I remembered that.
A couple weeks back.
We talked about that in the.
I think we did. Yeah. So who knows? Maybe. But yeah, with that, I suppose we can just get right into the news, man. Let's get into the news.
It's been an hour. Yeah, let's go.
All right. Well, you know what? I think we can start with a feel-good story. And you know what? You know what feels real good? Heroism.
Oh.
Heroism. And as a matter of fact, the fucking Himmel cosplayers are at it again, brother.
Oh, okay. It's actual.
Yes, an actual
good. Yeah, I saw that shit. Yo, Himmel cosplayers are the GOAT.
They are, bro. It's crazy. A Himmel cosplayer put out a fire during an event at a shopping mall in Vietnam. A stage light overheated, and he acted quickly, using a fire extinguisher to bring the flames out of control. That's exactly what the real hero Himmel would do. Now, if I had a time for if I had a nickel for every time a fucking Himmel cosplayer jumped in to stop a crisis, I'd only have 2 nickels. Which isn't a lot, but it's fucking weird. They happened twice, right?
Yeah.
Because the other one was like the knife attack that the Himmel cosplayer jumped in and stopped, right? And like and after the fact, like got interviews like it's what Himmel would do. Like it's what the real Himmel would do. It's like,
I appreciate it for that because it kind of is. It's like be the hero that you can be.
Sorry.
Oh wow, that was
really loud. I apologize.
It was loud.
My apologies, but
yeah, it's beautiful. These are the kind of people that actually understand free run, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Like you love to see it.
Yeah, I mean, just people that are still willing to go out of their way and help.
Yeah.
I think there's I wonder. The person fucking filming, he's standing there and filming it.
Yeah, like he's filming a fucking fire going on.
Right back,
like,
guys.
Bro.
Yeah. Because a lot of people are like susceptible to bystander syndrome, right? Like this is a thing we know.
The bystander effect is well known.
Yeah.
Yeah. The vast majority of people aren't gonna jump in to do shit when shit pops off. That's
true. But also, like, you cannot just get away with it. Just move. Just leave. Just stop making crowding the area. Because that could make.
How would he get the fucking? How would he pop off on TikTok if he didn't film it?
Yeah.
Listen, the attention economy is booming. All right, you guys don't get.
I suppose you're right.
I love this. It's great. I don't know if you guys get the reference, but this is the fucking I think it's from Yakuza 4. It's like the 4 playable characters. Like you gotta tell. You
tell look like Yakuza, yeah.
Yeah, you can tell like fucking Freeman looks a little bit like Kiryu. Right? So...
Amazing.
Fucking love it. It's so good. That's what a hero would do, exactly. Oh fuck! I love to see it though. I wanted to start us off on a good note, right?
Yeah, this is really cool, especially now that Freeman came back. Like it's really good to see it, like things like this again. Like the world needs more Himmels.
I believe so, and you know what it needs less of? It needs less Jeff Keighley's, because Jeff Keighley is on some bullshit on Twitter, man. I mean, more so than usual, man. Like this,
I don't know who that is.
Jeff Keighley's the Game Awards guy.
You do know, but you just may not remember.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know anyone from like memory, like from name alone. You're gonna tell me who they are and what they did for me to remember that.
No, you're okay. It's the Game Awards, man. The one who hosts the Jeff Fest every year. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Summer Jeff Fest, if you, as you will. But yeah, he's on some fucking demon time right now, bro. Because this guy went ahead and let us know that Wildlight Entertainment, the team behind High Guard, got hit with massive fucking layoffs just 16 days after release. An unfortunate, brutal, and sad outcome for a game I enjoyed in early play tests. Man, damn, Jeff. I wonder if this could have been avoided somehow. Maybe if some decisions were not made about the Game Awards and where certain trailers should have been placed, maybe High Guard could have gotten away with not quite so much of a burning spotlight on it, huh?
I am still convinced that he was hired to tank the game.
Yeah.
And now he's just doing like trying to seem like he's not the blame for.
Yeah, I think this is like, oh guys, oh no, it was so good.
He's just running his fucking MVP screen, right? Like this is the he's doing his pose.
MVP screen is diabolical.
I can't. Keeley is on some other shit, man. Because like, bro, from I just need like the whole sequence of events, right? In like a little timeline display, right? A little fucking a presentation we can look at where it's like we start off with him glazing the fuck out of it at the end of the Game Awards, right? And playing the trailer. And we fast forward through everyone shitting on it to the point where he's posting that fucking gif from Jurassic Park where he's like, "You're in 48 hours, I'll expect your apology," right? And then the game comes out and his dog shit and it gets shit on by everyone. And Jeff goes like radio silent for a couple of days, right? And then like finally we're here. He's like, yeah, so seems like the studio's shutting down. It's unfortunate. It's brutal even. Fuck, man. And of course we have the latest update, which apparently their website, like the official High Guard website, has gone down like as of today. So you know what? Can we hang on? I forgot to do the sit rep. What are we looking at on Steam right now for High Guard? High Guard sit rep, real quick.
I would say less than 2,000 players.
High Guard. Oh wait, hang on.
I feel like
there we go. Okay.
Thursday we
Here
something.
That
we were playing Rivals.
We are at 1,273.
I nailed it.
It is rough. It's fucking bad. It's not great. And but it is absolutely what everyone expected to happen. So I mean, Nostradamus award for everyone on the internet except for Jeff Keighley, I guess. Well, and the team behind High Guard, which they had some words to say about it. Actually, do you guys wanna?
Okay.
Do you wanna guess what the High Guard devs had to say about High Guard's failure? You wanna guess what they attributed their unfortunate circumstances to? One guess.
It's clearly not their fault. It's not anything they did. Accountability is toxic, don't you know?
Bear, why would you say something so controversial yet so brave?
I hated seeing this too. I hated seeing this because I still am very much of the opinion, and more so now after having watched some of the gameplay and some of the other stuff with this. I think if this game had been shadow dropped properly, and given some time to well, not cook, reheat, to properly go through the microwave, it actually probably could have stood on its own. I don't think it would ever have been a major game, but I think it could have been a profitable one.
Possibly.
I
well,
think
here's the thing, right? Because apparently in that in this, hang on, let me just actually get over to this real quick. Tab.
But yeah, no, them choosing to
say
posted
unavailable. Oh, did he deleted it? He deleted it. Fuck. Did somebody screenshot it? Oh god, do we have a screenshot? Joshy Poo 25. Fuck. I wanted to read through it. God damn it. Can we find this? Can we find this somewhere? Somebody had to have archived it. The internet is forever, god damn it. There's no way.
The internet is forever.
There's no way it's gone. Everywhere. It's on Reddit or somewhere. Somebody has it.
I mean, fucking
Undoubtedly.
look for it. I don't know.
Hang on. I'm just gonna search Twitter here to see if anybody's got it. Joshiku25.
You're an internet guy. You gotta know this stuff.
Backwatch. Rip Bozo. And shout out some incredible sworn journal. No, I think this person just destroyed their entire Twitter account. I believe that might be what happened.
Oh, that's amazing. Yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah, the account's gone. It's gone.
got nuked.
Fuck me. Wait, you know what? I think I know how to do this. I think I know who we can rely on in this moment.
I'm scared. What are you gonna do?
I think our boy LD's got us on this one.
Who?
Oh God.
Legendary Drops did a video on this and he read through the whole thing. Let me see.
Players being blamed for failed games. This weird expectation that the customer needs to be there to catch these developers when they fall, that they need to donate their empathy to those who do not understand the customer's needs, do not see working out high.
Yeah, apologies for the length. Been wanting to say a lot of this for a while. The day leading to the Game Awards 2025 was amongst the most exciting of my life. After 2.5 years of passionately working on High Guard, we were ready to reveal it to the world. The future seemed bright.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Sure
bet
everyone I knew who had any connection to the team or project had the same sentiments. This is lightning in a bottle. I trust this team wholeheartedly. If there's one project nobody in the industry is worried will fail, it's you. This has mainstream hit written all over it. There's no way this will flop. I could play this game all day. Oh man, you know what that sounds like? Oh fuck! It sounds like this thing Concord dealt with too. I think it's like a bubble of some sort. You know, like a sphere, a dome that positivity just keeps refracting off of until you can hear nothing but positivity. You know, and at the cost of anything else that might give you some sort of warning that perhaps things might not go to plan after all. What do they call this fucking thing again?
Oh, it's just like a chamber almost, right?
Chamber of some kind, yes.
Almost of like echoes.
I was gonna say gas chamber, but I mean that's
Okay,
That's
all
the
right,
inevitable
settle down.
gas, yeah.
Metaphorically speaking, Asta, of course.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Great
What- what a-
metaphor, dude.
I think it's in this case, I think it's a pretty fucking good one, to be honest with you.
Christ,
Yes, considering the fallout here. Anyway,
Yeah.
moving. Yeah, I'm gonna have to like just kind of scroll through. He's got like bits and pieces of the whole post. I'm just gonna like find the spots where it's at and read those. But then the trailer came out, and it was all downhill from there. Content creators love to point out the bias in folks who give positive previews after being flown out for an event. Yeah, I wonder.
Yeah.
Fuck, man, I wonder why. But ignore the fact that when their negative-leaning content gets 10 times the engagement of the positive, they've just as much incentive to lean into a disingenuous direction, whether consciously or not.
I know.
You know, the thing about that, right? And this was pointed out by somebody else. I believe it might have been by LD in the video itself. Is that, or it might have been Decembro, one of those guys. But like the thing about the negative content, right, is that shit only works if people agree with that negativity, right? If you're negative about something and people agree with that negativity, then the video does good. If you're negative about some shit and people think you're an asshole and that the thing you're hating on is actually really good, like let's say somebody made a shit talking video on, say, Expedition 33 or something, right? Chances are good that video is probably not going to do very good in the algorithm because people love Expedition 33. They love it a lot, right? Or fuck, I don't know, Marvel Rivals. I mean, that one might do okay. There are plenty of people who bitch about it, but there's a lot more people who love that game, right? So this thing where it's like you believe that just straight negativity is what gets the job done. It's not. It's just that there's a lot of things to be negative about in gaming these days. There absolutely is. Right, so that may be why it seems like there's a fuck ton of negativity, because there's a lot of shit to shit on in modern gaming, right? But that doesn't necessarily mean that the negativity itself is what works. That's not exactly what you're looking at here. You need to look at the other aspects, the other factors here, to really paint the whole picture, right? But we all know this already. Let me move on to the next bit. But I mean, you guys can jump in here too if you want. I don't want to feel like I'm. Yeah.
I mean, you're just saying everything that is to be said. Like,
fair enough.
If it is, like, there's no brainwashing, right? Like, right. I know social media is
we as content creators, unfortunately, don't actually have the power to influence the watchers. If we did, I mean, shit, I imagine it'd be doing something more interesting than just like making them shit on a given game, right? Like, there's gotta be so many more interesting things you could do with brainwashing technology like that. Come on.
Exactly, because if that was true, every influencer that just like glazed a shitty game, they wouldn't be like stoned like they are.
Yeah, sure.
You know, like it's really obvious when someone is selling out, and people are really quick to point that out. So it's just as you said, if there is a lot to be point out that is negative, and the influencer is doing that, it's not, that they're doing the job of making it negative.
Yeah. But anyway, continuing on, the hate started immediately. In addition to dogpiling on the trailer, I personally came under fire due to my naivete on Twitter, which almost all of my now former coworkers had learned to avoid during their previous game launches. After setting my Twitter account to private to protect my sanity, many content creators made videos and posts about me and my... hang on, maybe that's in the next bit. Oh, here we go. Oh, well, maybe not. I might have missed a bit, but fuck it. You get the point. Like, he's whining about content creators calling him a bitch for being a bitch. I don't know. Like,
they're calling me out with all the shit that I do. Oh no.
Well, it was all this sentiment that moved me away from that. They could have reheated it into something fine. They were fucked from the beginning.
Yeah.
If this is how you were gonna react to that, this is the mindset you had going into it, there was never any hope. There really wasn't.
Yeah.
It really is just a case that they bit more than they could chew.
Yeah. Plus, I mean, this shit was never going to be the next Marvel Rivals or the next
anything.
Yeah, really, yeah, really. So, but like, I think the intention was for it to be, because if not, then like the failure wouldn't have immediately like annihilated the studio the way it did.
I feel like additional stuff for this story.
Oh, what's going on?
Put it in topics.
Lay it on me. What do we got?
It's coming from Grums, so take that with
a grain of salt.
Yeah, because hey, it's I want to say 70-30 is maybe accuracy of stories and things he brings about. So you just know this could be wrong. But it from what he's saying, it's they faked being indie.
Yeah, that first point I've actually seen circulated around by like a lot of different channels.
Yeah, that's out there a lot now. It's more than just him saying that at this point.
He's that one might be real. Saying it. So, but I think that in general, that's huge.
I just saw.
Yeah, but apparently, let's not.
About it.
We're kind of dancing around it, but chat. Yeah, we're talking about the fact that apparently Tencent was involved in High Guard funding.
Not just involved. So. I mean, if that's right, I mean, Tencent was entirely behind it.
Oh yeah, Madam Savvy has a huge ass dump on it.
Okay.
You want to send that over? We can do a quick read through of that as well. But let me read through the rest of the statement here while you're grabbing that. We returned it to a joke from minute one, largely due to false assumptions about a $1 million ad placement. Yeah, apparently, they got the spot for free because apparently Jeff loved it so much. I mean, it was still a fucking awful place to put that trailer, but yeah, that's more on Jeff than on them. So I'll give him that. Let's see, which even prominent journalists soon began to state as fact. Within minutes, it was decided this game was dead on arrival, and creators now had free rage rate content for a month. Every one of our videos on social media got downvoted to hell. Comment sections were flooded with copy-paste meme phrases such as Concord 2 and Titanfall 3 died for this. At launch, we received over 14K review bombs from users with less than an hour of playtime. Many didn't even finish the required tutorial. And the fact that you made the tutorial required is also probably not the best move, to be honest. But yeah, I mean,
it
I
depends
will.
what
I
kind of
will
game.
I,
Some games,
don't-
you know, it kind of is required.
Yeah.
well,
I
from
don't
what
actually
from what I've heard, the game itself is kind of overcomplicated with how like matches play out. So there is that as well, I guess. But I will say, like, just a little moment of empathy here. I have to imagine, like, when you're putting out a game you've been working on 2.5 years, and like you're getting hit with all this shit. Yeah, that actually does have to suck pretty bad. You know,
Yeah.
I feel for them a little bit on that one, but at the same time, it's like you guys really should have seen this shit coming. Oh, you should have seen this, especially when like you're what's the name of the studio again? These guys,
32 something 32.
No, they're
because like they're the ex Titanfall devs, right?
what the fuck? They're High
Something light?
Wind,
Oh,
That was something,
something like
High
that. Wind,
I thought it was something light.
something about wind.
and this is where we use the internet.
Hang on, I got it.
Yeah, I'm looking it up right now. Wild
Wildlight.
Light.
Wildlight.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wildlight. Yeah. And these guys are like ex Titanfall devs, so of course people like when this showed up at the end of the fucking Game Awards, everyone was like, "Oh fuck, are we finally getting Titanfall 3?" Like obviously people were like crazy hyped over just the name drop before the trailer was shown, so that absolutely fucked them so hard.
Yeah.
Oh my god, like on top of just being like kind of a mediocre mid-looking game. And apparently being a mediocre game from everyone that played it when it actually came out, like the fact that everyone was already like immediately hyping themselves up for Titanfall 3, oh, that was a major fucking blow. Oh, that was oh, somebody should have seen that one coming. But yeah, that is rough. I'm sorry for that. But let me see what else. Moving on to the next bit. In discussions online about Highguard, Concord, 2XKO, and such, it is often pointed out by gamers that devs like to blame gamers for their failures, and that's silly. As if gamers have no power, but they do. A lot of it. I'm not saying our failure is purely the fault of gamer culture and that the game would have thrived without the negative discourse, but it absolutely played a role. All products are at the whims of the consumers, and the consumers put absurd amounts of effort into slandering Highguard, and it worked. Well, shit, man. So you understand how much power the players have, and yet, for whatever the fuck reason, we've really just turned away from actually listening to those players and figuring out what they want. And we wonder why we're failing.
That's the part of that really stands out as like there. It's like there's this block of people that can single-handedly dictate whether or not we sell games. You know, the audience. Let's not appeal to them at all. Oh.
Well, shit, how about that? That's crazy.
But why did we fail? Why didn't the audience love us?
It's right there on the wall. They get it. They do get it.
Yeah.
But they just don't care. And it's like, I don't... Because it's like, at a certain point in time, you have to think about, it's like, the game still needs to make money. Like, we're still running a business. We have to sell copies. And yet we're not doing what the people actually want us to do. We're not making what they want us to make, so we're not making money. Like, what the fuck are we doing? Like, what is this at this point? What the fuck are we doing? I can't. It's just, it blows my mind that this shit is still happening in 2026, right? Like, how many?
26.
It is the how many times do we need to teach you this lesson, old man meme, but like times 1,000, times 1,000,000. I can't.
Yeah, you got really worked up there, buddy.
Oh, it's really frustrating. It's so fucking frustrating.
Yeah.
Oh.
Anytime a company tries to go after that wider audience or the woke crowd or whatever may have you, we find out time and time again is like those people don't buy video games.
Yeah.
They might sing your accolades, but they don't actually put out. There's no money to be had.
The way you phrase that, it's like, damn, bro, are we whores? Are we
Wait,
divorced?
yeah,
Giving
technically.
the games our money?
I mean,
well,
Listen,
absolutely.
I at the very least, I'm a high class hooker. All right, I only chill out for the good video games,
I mean,
or the bad video games that can make good content.
Look, I think we all know that the right video game comes along wagon will bark. It's just
Yeah.
gonna be how it goes.
Yeah,
You know,
well,
we are.
you just said earlier, I'm gonna buy whatever From Software puts out because they just do good games.
okay,
You know?
okay, okay. I want to amend that statement. Not whatever FromSoft puts out, because they're putting out that fuck ass whatever that is on the Switch too, right? I'm not buying that. I'm just not. But if they put out a good game that looks interesting and fun and is not on the Switch too, then yes, I will at least very highly consider getting it. Right? It will still depend on whether or not the game actually looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because it's the Switch through. You know, you know, it's Nintendo. Everything Nintendo does sucks.
Yeah. So you're not a whore. You're an escort. I mean, you're a
Mhm.
little
Yeah.
more selective with your money.
Yeah, you're not
where
out
you
there
make
on
the
the streets like twirling your little purse, you know, waiting for someone to drive by and pick you up. You know, you have a website, okay?
That's the street walkers are a little more Nintendo people.
I'm an only games player.
Yeah, you're
We're
only
at a-
games
we're
player. You
only-
have like
only
a
games.
poll for all of your followers so they can fuck you. You know, they have to apply to have a night with you. You know, that's the kind of whore you are.
It's
Perfect.
It's worse.
No, it's not
What do you
getting
mean
any
it's
better. no.
worse? You're more selective.
But-
I was being you guys make no sense. When you're not selective, you're a whore. You're dirty. You're filthy. And then when you are selective, oh no, that's worse. How? Make it make sense. I don't understand.
It's good. It's fine, Asta. But let's hop over to what Savvy dug up, because that's the next point.
It's a large jump, so some of it may take a while to get to the point where it's about what it's about. Because as Darylyn likes to say in chat, with the left, the issue is never the issue.
Yeah, that's fair. Well, I see you linked a second post here. Is this like more specific on Highguard and all that,
It's
or
another portion of continuation. You might start there.
okay, let's start there. Let's see. Tencent really likes awards. Maybe if they get enough, they will Thanos snap the industry. Very inorganic. Surely Jeff Keighley wouldn't be inviting that behavior into his show, would he? Hard not to notice the VP of Tencent on his board, though. Yeah, damn. You know, that is worthy of a bit of noticing, isn't it? Well, how about that? Goddamn. Let's see. If you're wondering where you saw these connections prior, think back to Gamescom 2024. In that very same event, the winner of an award at the non-award show goes to none other than Tencent Games. Why does Tencent keep getting highlighted at these events? It's almost like there's a pattern of behavior and gaslighting going on, and we shouldn't trust them. Gamescom is an environmental portion where they give away the Sustainability Award, a whole segment dedicated to the UN, which is funded mostly by the USA. Well, I mean, the thing I still don't really get is why the fuck Tencent would throw money at this, of all things, right? Because, like, for the most part, it seems like Tencent gets what actually does make money, right? Like, you're doing pretty good. They own shit that people like, for the most part. I mean, why would they give money to this, of all
It could be
things?
an experiment, you know, like sometimes
Yeah.
you have,
Oh, just a gamble?
have
You think
to
it's just...
yeah, you just have to test the market sometimes. You know,
Yeah.
you do like a gamble. Sometimes you tank. Sometimes you break big. You know, especially with stuff that is like as hyped as Highguard was. You know, like, they're like, oh, maybe they're putting a lot of faith into this. Let me put a little bit of money, see if I can, you know.
Like, I don't,
get a
it's
little
funny
bit of
because
a
you
know?
say hyped and you're like, you're not expressly wrong, because like the last trailer revealed at the Game Awards is a fair amount of hype, but the fact that hype was all on the industry side and then on the player side it immediately got like turbo dunk shit on into the dirt. Like,
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but like as a company, you know, you gotta gamble. You know, you never know.
Man. I maybe the elevator pitch was just really fucking good for Highguard. I don't know.
Maybe.
Like, it must have been like next level for them to be able to sell that shit to Tencent, right? I don't know.
Oh, it was something amazing. It
Maybe
truly
they do
had
have
it.
like at least a good PR. I don't
At
know.
least one dick got sucked. All right, at least one.
But actually,
I-
I do kind of agree with the idea with Tencent. It's just they throw spaghetti at the wall and just see what sticks.
Mm.
I think they have the kind of money where they can afford to do that.
Oh yeah,
all it would
at this
take
point,
is, like,
absolutely,
yeah,
absolutely.
if this had been a breakout game,
Mhm.
the amount of money they could have made in returns. That's
No, yeah,
Yeah.
because
that's what they-
everybody wants the big live service that makes the infinity dollars every week, right? But
Yeah.
like Tencent already has that with Fortnite, so I'm like,
Oh, they want more though. They always want more.
Yeah.
wow.
Like,
And-
don't you know that this world
Fortnite
moves on
isn't the same
greed?
type of game, is it?
Close enough, honestly. I mean, like Highguard had some like Fortnite shit in it, so
I think they're different enough that it would be.
mm,
But again, it is just a matter of more money. It's
Yeah.
just
yeah,
potentially
It's
for
just more money.
yeah, fair
We're-
enough.
We live in a greedy world. Like if you don't have, like the bloodlust, you can't survive in this market.
Bloodlust.
Yeah, the
I don't know if
bloodlust.
it's bloodlust, but it's definitely some sort of lust.
Blood. But that case, it's money blood. Not
Money.
not
blood.
exactly blood.
No, I get it. I get it.
You know.
The silent typing in the background. is-
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
sorry.
like-
I just had to do something real quick, but
We
Yeah,
can
I
see
saw-
you
I saw- yeah,
reposting
we-
the thing
yeah.
on the screen.
You saw what you
Oh,
were
damn it.
doing.
Yeah, we can actually see that.
I
The whole
Fucking
time,
2
yeah.
hours into the podcast, he remembers
my bad.
to share
Okay.
it.
Sorry, I forgot.
I'm not forgetting it.
Oh, that's an all timer right there. I can make a clip of that.
Wait.
Oh fuck, that's good. That's really good. Oh, but yeah, this whole thing with Highguard, man, that's been nutty. Though I imagine it'll be just as nutty in what? When are they releasing that new Horizon game? People are already calling that like Concord 4, right? So is that like another
Oh
few
my
weeks or
God.
so?
Yeah, I'm not sure how long.
Either
I-
that or I actually no, what's it called? It's just around the corner, right? Marathon? Isn't that
Yeah,
dropping soon?
Marathon's coming
Yeah,
up.
Marathon's
People are
right around the
calling it Concord 3, I think, but I don't know that it's gonna be as bad as they're thinking.
Probably not. I've heard that it's managed to turn things around a little bit, like in the community that enjoys that type of game. So we'll see. Could be fine. I don't think it's gonna blow up or anything, but it might at least like carve out a nice little space for itself and just be okay, you know. I suppose it'll also depend on how much money they actually put into it. You know, I'll be the real clincher, right? But we'll have to wait and see. Oy. But with that, I suppose that's all we need to know about Highguard right now. At least until they finally actually pull the plug on it. This one is a little disconcerting, unfortunate to hear about, but apparently Nintendo's stepping up the game a little bit on the emulator front again. And they have sent out DMCA notices that have been sent to all publicly
God
available
damn it.
Nintendo Switch emulators and Yuzu-based forks. Yuzu-based. What is
Okay,
a fork in this
A
context?
fork in this case is we're talking about programming. So a fork would be someone took the same open source software and made their own, copied what they already had there, and then took it down their own route. So it's like trying to think of the best. So Linux, the OS, it has a bunch of different forks. So when you're trying to decide which Linux version you want to go with, there's all this. They're all Linux, but they're all different types of Linux because they've all gone their own direction.
Mm.
So this is basically anything that was Yuzu related, which was the big main one that they did. I think we even talked about it last year. They took them to court over it.
Yeah, I remember pursuing it. Yeah.
Ended up doing that. So now basically they're taking anybody who forked off of that, and that now they're telling them that they need to stop.
And the emulation community is in an uproar over it, understandably. So I suppose the repositories hosting these are highly likely to be deleted or disabled as early as tomorrow or within the next few days. And that fucking sucks. Though
Yeah.
I don't think it. I still like even this. I don't think is gonna end up like permanently stopping emulation.
Oh
I
no,
imagine.
absolutely
Oh
not.
no.
Yeah,
No.
there's probably already like 2 or 3 new sites up by now, right? Like,
Yeah, you can't win against piracy.
nah, never.
Yeah, I mean,
It is funny to watch them try, but
No, all you can do is piss people off.
Yeah,
yep.
and give us more reason to hate on your fucking shitty ass company. They can't even do it like a video game that you have been like just reflavoring every year. You know.
And they're just playing a high stakes game of whack-a-mole with the internet. You can delete the GitHub repo, but you can't delete the 500,000 local forks already on people's hard drives.
Mhm.
The Hydra just throws 2 more heads every time they send a notice. Yep. Trying to fist fight the ocean. You shouldn't do it. I keep telling people you shouldn't try it, but they just keep doing it. I don't know, man.
Because Nintendo's just slimy and gross.
Well,
You know.
to an extent, I get why they're trying to like get rid of emulators, because again, this is people pirating their games. But like, this is the sort of thing that this is a fight they're just never actually going to win.
It's people pirating the games that they don't like make anymore. They don't distribute. They don't sell. You know.
I mean, it's both.
like-
Well, and also the games they do. So yeah, it is.
okay. If is there like a working Switch
Oh, yeah.
emulator out right now?
Oh, I'm 100%
Oh, yeah.
positive there is already.
Actually, yes, they have been selling the emulators through the what's it called, the Nintendo Online membership, right? They've been putting out like Super Nintendo games, and I believe they recently added like a bunch of N64
No, he's
games.
talking about
yeah,
like,
like,
separate from that
recent,
on like
like-
PC. But yes, I 100%
Oh,
guarantee that's already out there.
Okay, that is like an argument you can make, right? Like if it's a game that you are currently selling, okay, I can.
Oh yeah, like
I
again,
can understand the the wants to stop that kind of piracy. Obviously.
yeah, like I'm pretty sure we talked about like the fact that a lot of people will take their Steam decks, right, and just download a fucking Switch emulator and then play Switch games better than they could on a Switch,
Mm-hmm.
right? On
Yeah.
a Steam Deck. So yeah, that's been going on since Steam Decks came to existence, pretty much, right?
Yeah, that is understandable, right? But like these guys are not just going after that. Like Nintendo
they're
has
going
been
after
putting
everything.
down, like everything,
all of it.
3DS and like fucking N64, like all the old shit that they don't care anymore. They're still going after the fans because they just don't like their fans. They hate us.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Kinda, yeah.
So.
But yeah, this guy, perfect point. This is exactly what you're saying, Asta. Nintendo America, when do you guys learn to just bring your old games to new platforms? Doing so removes friction and will have more people throwing money at you instead of constantly throwing money away on lawsuits.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like
That's
that is
about the
literally
longest road.
everybody's point. Everybody that like talks about like Nintendo's like, emulators and stuff like that. Everybody's like, "Yo, just put the game on the Nintendo store, sell it for cheap. Everybody's gonna buy it." Like I bought, like when I had the Nintendo 3DS, I bought Pokemon Fire Red for
Like in that era, they were
Sure.
really good about that sort of thing. And like back when
Yeah.
the Wii was the thing, right? There was all kinds of
Yeah.
like, old Nintendo software you could get on the Wii, on the in the eShop, right? And it's like,
Yeah, it's such a like easy solution
mhm.
that's gonna make them money and it's gonna like do so much more to fight against emulation and piracy than what
Yeah.
they going like suing every single fucking company.
yeah,
Yeah,
that
and
does
it's like yeah, and like the big reason why like they have to deal with so much fucking piracy, because it's probably a little more than most other gaming companies have to deal with, because they like are so they've been so anti-consumer about like how they go about emulating their older titles. Like
yeah.
the one that always comes to mind for me is that fucking Mario 3D collection thing they did that had like Galaxy and fucking Sunshine, and it was like they're really shitty like emulations of those games, and they sold it for like fucking $60 when like 2 of those games are more than a decade old, right?
Uh-huh.
I and it's like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, it
Well,
is.
but yeah, it's a sad thing is because you really do have people who are like, please take my money. I just want this thing, and they're like, I don't want money. I don't want it.
Yeah, I don't want that shit. You can keep it to yourself.
You hold on to that for now. We got slop to sell you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's
Like,
what
legitimately.
Nintendo's been up to, I suppose. And well, fuck them.
Yeah.
As always, fuck them. All right, Rada, What the fuck is going on with Ashes of Creation? Can you catch us up on this?
Uh,
the fuck?
Lawsuits, embezzlement. What's not going on is the bigger question. The Stephen Sharif is being sued by the former investors, the company that bought him out, the people he employed.
Oh.
There are allegations of what?
Just gang stomping him, huh?
Oh yeah, no, everybody is after him. There are
Mm.
allegations that he took like $14 million. He said previously in the advertising that he'd actually put in some amount of his own money, and there are now allegations that he never put in any of his money. One of the big suits is about the fact that he took a loan from a bank and then used that loan as revenue so that he could take another loan from another bank. And obviously he didn't pay either of them back. He's being accused of using the business to purchase property and then sold that property and kept the money for himself.
Of course.
Basically a lot of legal shit.
So you said 14 million? Because this says $140 million fraud.
I think his embezzlement specifically was like 14 million. I think the 140 million fraud there is probably the overall amount that the game has taken. And I mean, they did actually pay their employees. There were people who were working there and doing things for quite a while. So of course there's going to be money that was doing other things like, paying people and shit. But there was a great deal of money that he too was not stewarding, let's say, correctly. And basically just using the whole thing as his own personal bank.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what's basically going on there. Lawsuits out the ass. It was one of them said something along the lines of he actually lost his board, or he actually was no longer, or stepped away from the board on like January 19th, but didn't say anything until like towards the end of January. And yeah, it's a mess.
It certainly sounds like a fucking mess. Like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
And it's like, it was already a fucking mess when everything started breaking down. What, a couple of weeks ago? That's when we talked about this?
Yeah, the very end of January, the beginning of February.
Yeah. It's like that was already just like an absolute fucking, foobar, but like this is
yeah, no, it's
wow.
getting real ugly. And I feel
I bet you somebody in that studio fucking one of them said out loud, how could this get any worse? One of them said it. I know one of them fucking said it. All right, that's why we're here now. That's why now it's come to this. Ooh.
Yeah, things you don't say out loud. How can it get worse? Is possibly one of those top 10 things that you don't say.
Yeah.
And so it'll be interesting because I mean, obviously there's going to be a lot of legal filings going forward, and a lot of information that's gonna still come out, and some of that might not be entirely true. We won't know until things go to discovery, but that's of course if they go to discovery, assuming people don't try to settle out of court.
I don't know, man. I feel like we're in, like, the next time we hear about this, it's just gonna like find that somebody like killed him in his house or something. Like with this much money involved, I don't know. I feel like he's gonna get fucking assassinated or something.
Nah, the people involved in this are used to dealing with these amounts, so it's nothing to them. Okay. It sounds like a lot to us, but
either that, or we're gonna like find out he fucking hopped the train tracks in the dead of night or something, right? Like he like fucked off to another country, hopped a boat to Brazil, maybe. I don't know.
I mean, for all we know, he already did. So
it'd be. Let us know if you see him down there, Asta.
Okay, I will.
Appreciate it.
He's like, I have no idea who I'm looking for.
Yeah, no, not a single clue, but sure. If I see a gringo, I will kill it on the spot for you. Don't worry.
Damn, all right. That is not what I
Well,
said.
Random tourist got ganked in Brazil tonight.
I mean,
Yeah,
Jazz told me
please,
to look for this guy.
No,
You
do not.
know,
Do,
so
no, do
I'm
not-
like,
actually-
okay. I mean, if you want to, I can do that for you.
Actually,
best
wait. That's
part
not,
about
even,
seeing that
that's not even my
headline-
real name. So you could say Jazz. That can't be linked back
the
to me.
Jazz told me. The Jazz. The best part about seeing the headline is we will have no idea if that was Asta. That's just a Brazil thing.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I mean, it could have been Asta, it could have been anyone, but we
been
wouldn't know
anyone,
until we
Brazil
show
has,
up the
like-
next week and Asta's not here.
Or he is. He's got a really interesting story.
Yeah, that too. This could go any kind of way, Chad. You keep posted, Chad. This shit could. This is still a story in development, man. You don't know what the fuck's about to go pop off.
Yeah, it could, you never
Oh,
know.
Fuck, that's good. But yeah, man. I am interested to see how this whole thing's just gonna like. How does this conclude? How does a situation like this end?
How like
More crimes possibly, maybe.
just disappointment. You know, at the end of the
Yeah,
day, we
well,
can have
definitely.
another laugh and learn.
That
from it.
that part already happened, as far as I
Well,
know.
yes, but I mean, you know, there's people. I think you could have held out a little bit of hope. I think very quickly that hope is burning in a bonfire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, like Rada said, she's got a friend that was very interested in the game, and there are other people who were genuinely very interested in this as a game,
Mm-hmm.
and they're all going to be left in the lurch. So,
Yeah. I mean, there's so many people out there, and the sad thing is we're all looking for, or not we are all, but people are looking for that next MMO that really does something. But the fact is every time it seems like someone comes out with something, it ends up not being anything.
Yep.
Yeah. I feel like I don't know. I feel like MMO is just such a hard genre to make good
It is.
because it has been done so many times, and in the past, like you have like the big ones like fucking WoW, and everyone it was just like such a huge nerd for it. It's like now they're just chasing that nostalgia. I feel like the people they're making it for are not gonna like it because it's not gonna be like that same feeling that was playing WoW for the first time, and the new generation just has too little of a attention span to play it fully.
That's one way to put it.
Oh, I think it could be done. I think someone could make an amazing
Yeah.
thing, but the problem is for one, it's not like WoW started there. It's not like it was huge
Mhm.
overnight and everybody
Yeah.
loved it. No, it's been there for a long time, and it worked its way there, and it did the thing where they had a niche group that they appeased, and they managed to grow it to be a little more mainstream. It's still not really all that mainstream, but as far as an MMO goes, it's probably the most mainstream MMO there is. And if an MMO really wanted to compete, what they're going to have to do is they can't start thinking that they're going to come out the gate and beat WoW from day one. They have to start small and gradually grow themselves into something that people love and trust.
Yeah.
They need that core group that wants to play their game, not somebody else's game. But nobody has the patience for that anymore.
Yeah. I feel like that's the main issue is just the patience.
Mm-hmm.
We live in a vapid society. Everything has to be like immediately. Pa, 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 pa.
Impatient society. Yeah.
Isn't that what vapid means? It's like
Not really. Vapid is more empty, clueless, without thought.
okay. Okay.
Like the development for High Guard.
That would be closer to vapid.
Okay.
But yeah, so again, story and development. We'll see how this all ends, because I imagine it will be ending soon. But Discord's got more issues lately. You guys hearing about Discord's issues?
I am so sad. That shit's gonna come to Brazil, even though our laws don't allow it to happen.
Wait, Discord?
Yeah, the
Oh,
ID
the ID thing.
Yeah.
yeah. Apparently
I-
it is gonna be applied here too.
Oh, it's gonna go worldwide. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's fine. It's fine, dude. Just get some pictures of what's his face from Death Stranding.
Yeah. Oh fuck.
Yeah,
What's his name?
Death Stranding man. What
Yeah,
is
the
his
Death
fucking name?
You know I'm gonna
Take a
fucking
believe,
I like you gifted me
Norman
Ya-
Reedus. Norman Reedus. That's the one.
You gifted me a Yakuza game like a year
That
ago.
could work too.
I
That could
never
work too.
Yakuza 0. You gifted me Yakuza 0. I'm just gonna use whatever whatever character I can.
Did Majima have facial hair in that game?
Because
Because like I was gonna say you could use Kiryu, but young Kiryu doesn't have any facial hair, so that might not work. I don't know. But he does have really strong jawbone, so maybe that'll work. Yeah,
I mean, this guy has a fucking eye patch. You see, if a child has an eye patch, I feel like, you know.
I mean, it could happen if a child has a very unfortunate accident. To be fair,
Yeah.
But I'd say try Kiryu, and if that doesn't work, try Majima, and if that doesn't work, then we bring in Norman Reedus. All right, that's the nuclear option.
If nothing works, I will just like the Gmod characters. you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, or that. Oh my god, the fact that
Um,
one worked is fucking hilarious. Oh my god.
It's gonna be real fun when all the shit gets leaked out, and it's like, wow, 80% of people on Discord are the fucking guy from Gearsman. It's great.
Oh, what's
Or Norman Reedus. Yeah. It's
what's
one of the two.
scarier is do you guys know who Palantir is?
Yeah,
No.
I know.
The name sounds
connection.
familiar.
It's
not
I don't know what that is.
basically a very, very well, we'll say evil corporation that
It
Discord has
becomes-
a lot of ties to.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Let me get to. Sorry, we kind of missed we got a bit off track
Oh.
there, but yes. Getting into this, Discord distances itself from age verification firm after ties to Palantir's Peter Thiel surface.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, for those of you who are unaware, let's have a little read through the thing here, and we'll get up to speed on it. Unless you would like to read through it, Rada. I didn't want to like kill your vibe there. You look like you were gearing up.
Rada can. I just want
Rada?
to say as a fun fact, if
What?
if it's something that comes from Lord of the Rings as a company name, they're evil.
Possibly.
I don't know, man. I feel like I feel like I trust a company called Aragorn. Aragorn's pretty fucking chill. He's cool, right? One True King. Come on, you can trust those guys. You can trust the guys
I
who name themselves
don't
Aragorn.
fucking care for Lord of the Rings. The first movie put me to sleep, and I never wanted to watch any other.
Fucking uncultured swine that Asta is, chat. You don't really need to take his opinion into consideration. So don't worry about it.
Okay.
Oh, you guys sounded so sad. I'm sorry, Asta. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
You know what? At this point, yeah, I guess like my opinion does not matter.
No, what? No, Asta, no. Come on.
I'm just a demon on the internet, you know, 28 years old, 6 foot, blue eyes, work in finance, you know.
Oh, I didn't know you were that
Mm.
tall.
Yeah, I'm definitely
Wow.
that tall, and I definitely
Hey.
have blue eyes, and I definitely have a high-paying job that gives me a six-figure salary.
Yeah.
He's probably
bro, hey, you can
blonde
Million
and
figures. So.
Yeah.
No.
Would you like to invest in this new podcast that we've been working on? It's called the Offensive Charm Podcast. Would you be willing to-
I mean, are there any hot chicks in that podcast?
define hot.
Yeah, but-
Um,
How do you
Big
feel about
tits.
tentacles?
There
Does
you
it
go.
matter if the tits are made of tentacles?
no.
All right then. I think we can.
All right, I guess I'm gonna invest in that new podcast, guys.
Yeah. Tits win again. Love
It's
to see
They
it.
always.
Mhm. Okay, but really, let's fucking lock back in here. Ryder, did you want to go through this for the audience, or do you want me to?
Oh no, you do it.
Oh, the less she has to do, the better. She's focused on fucking Neo right now. She doesn't.
Oh
need
no,
this
I
shit.
closed it. My computer can't handle both that and streaming you guys at the same time, unfortunately.
Fair enough.
No, I'm scrolling Twitter instead.
That's good. Right. Last July was the cutoff date for major digital platforms to comply with the UK's Online Safety Act, OSA, in an attempt to block access between minors and material deemed harmful by the government. Platforms like Reddit, Spotify, and X began tougher age verification for the users, such as facial scans or, in some cases, even needing to see government ID. At the top of those stumbling to do so was Discord, whose system is not only easy to game, but also not impossible to compromise, with one major security breach exposing some 70,000 users' IDs shortly after. Yeah, we did. We touched on that. Spoke about this shit last week. Now, Discord is looking to enforce age verification globally. Firm Discord at one point worked with to do so, maybe even more controversial than the decision itself. While the rollout is aimed for March, PC Gamer reports that some Discord users have already been prompted for a new age verification, this time using the third-party service Persona. Started in 2018, Persona developers identity detection and anti-fraud technologies. They've been having an absolute field day since the OSA being implemented to verify user ID across Reddit and Roblox. One sticking point, however, is who's backing the company. Peter Thiel, the co-founder of ICE-approved surveillance firm Palantir. Yeah. So considering how fucking butthurt people get about ICE on Twitter, just, normally, as soon as this shit popped up, yeah, Discord had themselves a bit of a problem with the leftist side of things. One of Persona's biggest investors is the Founders Fund, valuing the company at $1.5 billion, goddamn, and rallying $150 million towards it in 2021. The Founders Fund began in the mid-2000s and made key early investments in the likes of SpaceX, Airbnb, OpenAI, and Polymarket. All your favorite tech things disrupting the modern world. And who would unleash such a monetary power unto civilization? Why, none other than your friend and mine, the anti-humanist, antichrist awaiting Thiel. Wait, what? The fuck?
That took a turn. Okay.
Yeah.
Peter
Wait a
Thiel
minute.
does not have a good reputation.
No,
Clearly,
not at all.
Clearly not. But like the Antichrist awaiting, like what is that in reference? I kind of want to click on this, see what the fuck they're talking about with that. Like, what is that in reference to?
That does sound like a
are they just
large lender, right? Like they went from like I don't know, just stating some stuff that they did, and then all of a sudden just attacking their personally,
Yeah. Well, I will always have a soft spot for Peter Thiel because he helped take down Gawker.
I don't
But
know what that is.
he's not a good person.
No.
Yeah.
Just like with the Antichrist thing, are they like are they hyping this up a bit, or is he like actually a Satanist? Because it feels like there's actually been a few of those coming out here and there. So, like, I'm genuinely curious.
I don't.
Right? That whole thing with Ellen DeGeneres, man. Like, I don't, I just don't know anymore.
Is the Antichrist even like what is the Antichrist? I don't know the fucking lore.
It's like a Satanist thing, I think.
Well,
Is
no,
it-
it's not a
No.
Satanist thing. It's a thing in the
Yeah.
Revelations of the Bible, and it's so the Antichrist would be kind of the rising of the. It's supposed to occur just before the rapture, where a
Yeah,
person is born into the world to basically be the antithesis of Christ and
Uh-huh.
lead
Oh,
the
yeah.
world into this end
Damnation.
times
Yeah.
kind of thing.
But would it be like actually the son of Satan, like how Jesus is the son of God?
No,
Not
not
necessarily.
not really.
Not necessarily.
That's not what the Bible says anyway. It's not it's not the son of Satan. It's just a.
He's an
And
evil
really,
guy.
the Bible's kind of vague about whether it's what specifically who or what it is. So
Yeah.
it,
Just a very charismatic sort of leader.
yeah. I mean, Revelations is kind of weird in general. So I mean,
I don't know. Maybe he's just an evil guy that is very charismatic. Then.
Chaz, this is supposed to be your area of expertise.
Yeah, you're the Christian.
Yeah.
I don't think he's that Christian.
I'm a bit of a lax Christian though.
Lax
Turns
Christian.
out. Turns out.
as we I believe we're all kind of aware of that by now.
Are we?
I mean, the thing is this says Antichrist awaiting, so it basically just says like basically like he's waiting for the Antichrist. They're not calling him the Antichrist.
Oh yeah, I
okay.
got that.
They're saying that he's kind of waiting for him.
Yeah, but it's like, where's that part
he was,
coming
like,
from? Is
waiting
what I
to
want to
become
know.
the
And I have
Antichrist.
no idea. I would say that part's coming from the fact this is Kotaku, and anybody who is even vaguely capitalist would be considered
Kotaku?
Antichrist adjacent to them.
That is fair.
Yeah.
Is Kotaku doing this kind of news now? I thought they were fucking.
Well, I mean, it is still technically like, you know, technology related since it's a Discord thing. But...
You have to keep in mind that they had this is one of those opportunities where they get to talk about something vaguely gaming related and pump in a bunch of communist bullshit at the same time. So they're gonna do that.
Let's see. Thiel, of course, is known for many things. A co-founder of PayPal, Thiel is now more closely affiliated with Palantir, a company specializing in digital surveillance and exploiting user information. Palantir, named after the crystal ball that allows communication across Middle-earth and Lord of the Rings, has been around since 2003, but has kept plenty of busy lately. 404 uncovered how the company has been developing Elite, an instrument to monitor user information for the purpose of conducting ICE raids. Elsewhere, the recent massive disclosure of Epstein emails had reoccurring correspondence between the world's most active user information broker and the world's most famous sex trafficker, the two discussing the lawsuit to end Gawker and how to best balkanize the planet. Okay, so actually, I don't remember what balkanize means. I don't remember what that means. I'm just gonna.
I'm trying. Yeah, I don't have a good way to explain that one.
Divide a territory into small hostile states.
Yeah. Are you familiar with the Balkans?
Vaguely, yes. I've heard the name.
I mean, that's kind of what happened to them.
Yeah. That is
yours.
why that's where the word comes from. It is splitting up like a thing into small things that all fucking hate each other.
Okay. Gotcha.
But to be fair, fewer hate each other now than they did back then, because part of the issue back then, you know what, that's just history. Never mind. Let's continue.
But you are right. But yeah, it is.
No, I gotcha. Having the Founders Fund so close to expanded data capturing across Discord, one of the more private places to have a public conversation online, has made users a little itchy. A little bit. The platform has not been entirely clear about how it aims to rapidly expand its age verification process, stating a mix of mandatory scanning, but also including existing user data to guesstimate if a user is in their 30s, which is great news for everyone who communicates through Simpsons quotes. I guess so. But yeah, like, I did we talk about this last week? Where it's like they'll like use your fucking like whatever you like playing, right? Like if they see you're playing Roblox, it's like that user's probably like sub 20, right?
No, I don't think they talked about that yet.
I think we talked about it.
Did we?
Relatively recently. Yeah, I feel like this is a conversation that we've had.
Yeah, I don't. I just remember if we have it on the podcast or if we were talking about it somewhere else.
Yeah, I don't know if it was a podcast per se.
But yeah, that shit is wacky though. Like I could, because I got Monster Hunter Stories 3 coming up, right? That game rated E for everyone. If I play a shit ton of that and Discord catches me doing so, like, am I just gonna get fucking flagged as a child? Like,
well, you have a 10-year-old account. If they
is that enough though? Is that enough though?
I fucking hope so.
Exactly. You hope so. You don't fucking know.
It's like
you don't know.
This person, they started their Discord when they were 7. We know it.
Oh God, please. Holy shit. Oh, that is a horrific thought. It truly, like, because here's the thing, right? We already have so many issues with like fucking 13-year-olds coming into Discord and like horrible things happening to them because they're fucking 13 and they're idiots. But like, imagine a younger than 10 child making a Discord account. Jesus fucking Christ. The worst thing I could imagine. Like, as if you're not getting like spawn camped hard enough by fucking Coco Melon and all kinds of other stupid shit these days. Like, imagine making a Discord account when you're that young. Oh no. I
mean, it could be worse. They could be doing a Roblox account.
Well, that's why actually it was funny. Jazz brought up Roblox as the account that the game they're looking at. I'm like, nah, they're probably gonna think those ones are a bit older. Just given who's really playing and on Roblox. Let's say it's probably 70-30.
I don't want to live in a world with an entire generation of Chris Chans, okay? I just don't. I really don't. I think I'd rather die. I think I'd rather just die at that point.
I don't
Oh
think
no.
you have to worry about that much.
I mean, if everything that they said about Christian was real, then I mean, an entire generation of Christians would at least propagate another generation.
Maybe.
A very inbred generation, but
fuck.
Again with the inbreeding. Why do we keep coming back to this? Is this all the internet is?
Hi, King. You came here at a very interesting time.
Yeah, hello, King. Welcome to Inbreeding Talking.
No.
I have no
fuck.
words.
Yeah, I'm just so like, I don't know. I don't even know the word for it. It was just done.
Can't wait for the defense contractor called Megadeth. That would be fucking sick, though, man. I'd invest in Megadeth.
I think at that point I'd be just like, yeah, well, at least you're honest. I appreciate this. I like some of the songs, so yeah, I put my money behind Megadeth.
Yeah, same.
Why not?
Invest in Megadeth should absolutely be a title.
I think.
What if Megadeth is a like assisted euthanasia fucking company from Canada?
It's the Americans' version of MAID is Megadeth. I'm down for that. I didn't realize this before, but part of the problem with MAID is the fucking branding. It's MAID. Megadeth? Yeah.
If you go like full asinine with it, it's looking Megadeth. You're tired of living.
I'm telling you, man.
Put you in the ground.
That is the true Futurama suicide booth. It's just the Megadeth capsule.
Yeah.
Honestly, man, yeah, that's it. It really is all about branding, man. If Sweet Baby Inc. hadn't made their name Sweet Baby Inc., right? If they made their name something like I don't know, fucking Gigabanger or some shit. I don't know.
Gigabanger.
I'd listen to motherfuckers call if there was a consultant company calling themselves Gigabanger, I would absolutely listen to those motherfuckers all day.
I feel like Gigabanger is kind of like the opposite of what they do. You know?
Yeah, I know. But like that's the ploy, right? That's the trick. That's the bait and switch. You have a cool name, and then you do the lame and gay shit, and then like people don't see it coming as quickly, right? You know. Fuck.
Gigabanger. It goes something. I don't know if hard is quite where it goes, but it goes.
Let's see.
Wait.
I'm writing that down.
You know what it should be called? Hold on. I just remember that fucking vine of that guy throwing like a tricycle up in the air. Mega faggot. That should be the name of it.
Jesus Christ. Listen, all I'm saying is that if shit goes bad at some point with the podcast, right? If we blow up, but then start coming after us and we need to rebrand, so we just throw them off the trail. The Gigabanger podcast, that could work. All right, that might be a solid backup plan. All right.
Okay. I can only hope that you guys forget about this before then.
Oh, I'll never forget, bro.
He's gonna forget it by the end of this podcast.
He is thankfully going to forget probably shortly after we end the stream.
No. Rada's gonna think I forgot, and she's gonna be smiling, and then I'm just gonna show up behind her, like the Undertaker. That one meme, like that fucking the meme with Undertaker, right? Where he just like shows up behind the guy, and it's like I just have a sign that says Gigabanger on it.
You know what? You can barely remember what show we're on. I have zero faith that you will remember that.
Yeah.
Also, and this is important, you have in your mind Rada smiling.
Yeah, so think about that.
That's a fair point. Anyway. Yeah, let's see. An official update, Discord suggested users who encountered prompts from Persona are part of an experiment and that the information will only be stored for 7 days. How the tech will be used on long term is yet to be known. When asked for comment, Discord told Kotaku its work with Persona was part of a limited test, which has since been concluded. Regardless, I will see you on the forums. I believe there was something similar to this, right? Yeah, the Eurogamer article. Discord advises UK users that they may be part of an experiment. Yeah, that's one. Where instead of their age verification data never leaving their phone, it will now actually leave their phone.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, it's a part of it. Quite the experiment there, huh? Interesting.
Oh, fuck, that's a good one. All details are blurred except your photo and date of birth, so only what's truly needed for age verification is used. I see. Because certainly nothing could be done with those things.
You know what? We just need to go to the age-old, tried and true method of it asks you your birthday and you give it your birthday.
Yeah,
That's it.
Yeah, it
Nothing
works.
else.
Yeah. Either that or, well, actually, no, that and parenting could come back. That'd be pretty good.
Parenting would be useful, but asking people to engage with their own children.
Yeah,
A lot of people feel like that's asking a lot.
Yeah.
Just turn on the Coco Melon and call it a day. That's how we do it these days.
Nah, you know what we should do?
That's the current meta.
You know what we should do? We should leave the children at home unattended and go buy cigarettes. That's what we should do.
I'm reminded.
That's a good one too.
Of a Futurama quote, and I'm not going to finish it, but it is just remember to turn the TV off and then something engage with your child. We'll go with that. I think that's important.
Have you ever thought about
I'll fucking finish
turning
it.
the television off and
Oh, never mind. She's got it.
just hitting them.
Yep. Thank you, Rada.
Yeah, I love that show.
It's so good. Turning off the TV, sitting down with your kids, hitting them. There you go. Good shit. Oh, I love you, Bender. I really do. Anyway, but yeah, getting back to invasion of our privacy and all that. Let's see. Users have raised concerns about the company's new age verification process, claiming that while it had originally promised that video selfies submitted for facial age estimation will never leave a user's device, a change in service provider allegedly now suggests otherwise. Yeah, how about that? Discord announces its new teen by default approach to its platform last week, revealing that age verification will be a mandatory requirement for all users around the globe in order to access certain settings, channels, and sensitive content. Being in early March, Discord will implement a phased global rollout of a new update designed to give all new and existing users worldwide a teen-appropriate experience by default. Once live, users will be required to undergo age verification, either via facial age estimation or sorry, I got something in my throat here. or by submitting a form of identification in order to access certain features. Building on changes previously rolled out to users in Australia and the UK, without age verification, users will be unable to bypass sensitive content filters and will now not be able to access age-gated channels, servers, or app commands, speak on Discord server stages, or access messages sent to their inbox from people they do not know. Originally, Discord said that video selfies submitted for facial age estimation will never leave a user's device and insists all identification documents submitted to its vendor partners for processing will be deleted quickly, in most cases immediately after age confirmation. There we go. Yeah, and apparently we're all it definitely is, because we're already running that shit back. Now, however, users in the UK have noted that Discord's FAQ advises British users that they may be part of an experiment where your information will be processed by age assurance vendor Persona. Instead of your selfie never leaving your device, the information you submit will now be temporarily stored for up to 7 days, then deleted. I wonder about that. I really do about that last bit there. Will it really? Will it really? I don't know. It does, however, insist that all details are blurred except for your photo and date of birth, so only what's truly needed for age verification is used. As PC Gamer posits, we're not entirely sure why Discord deviated from its initial plan, but suggested it may be due to the fact that users have worked out how to cheese its other age verification partner, KID. While explicit assurances are given that Discord and KID do not permanently store personal identity documents or your video selfies, and the video selfie used for facial age estimation never leaves your device, no such assurances can be given to users funneled into the Persona experiment. Well, fuck, huh? You know what's the thing you should probably avoid when everybody's already kind of side-eyeing you when you start bringing up age verification?
Experiments.
Say, yeah, that.
Yeah.
Especially when you said that the thing that wasn't going to happen is going to happen in said experiment. You know, that's immediately fucking breaking your word. Probably not the best idea when everyone is already extremely suspicious of you.
Yeah.
I just
I think that's how you get voted off the island. I'm just saying.
I agree.
You know?
I agree. But I really can appreciate that they have the balls to say, no, this is just a little experiment. We're just we're gonna experiment. We're gonna test things out
With your personal data.
It's like being married and your spouse goes to experiment with another person. It's like it's a little thing.
Haven't you ever heard of swinging? You know about swinging, right?
I mean, if both of them are doing the cucking,
It's
you know,
different when
even...
only one person's on the swing.
Yeah, you know.
if both of them are cheating on each other, like, is it even cheating anymore? Like, it's just like a delayed divorce.
Man, the stories that are best are when they're cheating on each other with each other.
Wait, what? Huh?
Yeah. Well, they get dressed up and they don't recognize each other.
That is, yeah.
That's a good one. I like that actually.
Yeah.
That's really...
that is actually like something that people do. Like, they pretend that they don't know each other to like spice things up, and they dress up differently. They act like strangers. They lie.
I thought you were gonna say that's something people do. Well, they'll fucking disguise themselves as someone else to see if their spouse will cheat on them with them.
Oh no, they do that too. But like,
but like I know a guy, and he and his long-term partner, because they refuse to get married, will go out to bars, and she'll sit alone so she can get hit on, because they like that. But only as far as getting hit on and getting free drinks. That's their thing.
Some men are into that.
So what do you think? Like quarter cucking? Like what the fuck do you?
Yeah, it's like it's cucking, I suppose. It's like he's just not willing to go that far, but he wants to see her get in. Have people interested in her.
And then he gets to have her, even though other people were flirting with her. She chooses him over them. So it's a combination of things. For one, it shows that his partner is desirable to others, which boosts his personal ego, especially when she then rejects others and continues to turn to him.
Fucking save the last dance for me type shit. Like,
yeah, kind of
weird.
Yeah, it's like it said. It's a little, not a little. It's fucking strange, but
yeah.
I mean,
it works for them, and they've been together for 13 years. So,
like, you're gonna say I mean, Asta. It's like, here's the thing: if your wife's getting hit on, like, while she's out alone by herself and she's reacting, that's like, I mean, that'll happen, I guess, if you got a hot wife. But if you're like right there, like you're in the same building and you're like literally keeping your distance just so she can be hit on, that's fucking weird, man. I don't know.
I mean,
weird.
yeah, it is weird. It's like, I'm not saying it's not weird, but it's like also not the weirdest thing I've heard.
Yeah.
Well, no, because like on the scale of weirdness, unfortunately, it gets so much worse than
so much worse. It is also like very understandable, right? Like you want to be like chosen, right?
Yeah, no, it's
like,
very
and
easy
that
to
is just
follow
like
the
a
logic.
practical like exercise of your wife choosing you.
And also I'm thinking of like, oh man, the worst she can say is no, right? Why don't you go over and talk to her? Worst she could say is no. No, the worst she could fucking say is that her actual husband or boyfriend is actually right over there, and he just wanted to watch you he just wanted to watch me reject you from a distance. Like, what the fuck? Like, at that point, you fucking give up. Yeah. At that point, no, sex bots all the way. Fuck that. If that happened to me, I'm done. If that ever happens to me, I'm fucking done.
Honestly, like if they are like that, like that is just humiliating other people. That is just. I'm
never leaving my house again, man. Like,
okay,
Jesus.
Like, no, fuck that. You're a cunt if you do that. You know.
Yeah.
Like you have your own like whatever fantasy you want to have. If you try to like humiliate and ruin someone's day just so you can get your kicks, like that's
on some bullshit.
That is just foul. You're just like a piece of shit, you know, like.
Yeah. I don't think they do it with the intent of ruining people's day. But
yeah, if you're doing your own stuff, you know, tickle your own balls, like whatever.
Yeah. That's fair.
Let's see. As in although some users are also unhappy, not just with the age verification process itself, yada, yada, yada. People bankrolling Persona, which includes investment Palantir founder Peter Thiel. Okay, yeah, so that part we already covered. 2,000 plus times, goddamn. Yeah, that's pretty damning. Jesus. Yeah, so that's what's going on with Discord, and whether or not fucking what's the other one? Is it TeamSpeak I'm thinking of? That's like starting to creep up on them.
TeamSpeak is gonna do that.
TeamSpeak's
literally-
already horrible, and they record your shit. So
Well, maybe not then.
that's
Well, I thought I saw
it's not
a
enough.
tweet about like one of the other ones like getting a bunch like an influx of
there's-
people trying to get the
there's-
fuck away from Discord.
Yeah. So there, as far as like I've seen, there's Stoat, which was
Stoat?
Yeah,
Was
Stoat.
Revolt.
Was Revolt. Yep, they've rebranded.
Oh.
And Rada has talked about them before, and they have some issues. There's a very early one called Valor. And
Yeah, I
they're
can't
not
even
quite
get
set up
into
yet.
that one. So
They got fucking pounded with interest after, but they're still in the early phases, and they're not quite replacement worthy yet.
no. And
But at least their PR person is saying the right things, so I will at least give them that.
yeah.
Gotcha.
And then there's you can also have things like Element, which are kind of on the blockchain thing. I think Mastodon related, where you can kind of set up your own kind of little area, but there's still, even then, there can be some interesting rule issues you could potentially run into. So it's hard to find really anything, but something will work out eventually. So
I can only hope.
Are you okay there, Asta? Are you having a dark moment?
Why would I be
With
that?
your
I mean,
shirt off.
I'm always having a dark moment, but like, why specifically?
Because progressively you've lost your clothes on your model, and now your face is showing in
God
the dark.
fucking damn it! I didn't even touch anything.
So I'm sitting here and I'm watching this kid walk up to a doorbell with a fucking.
There you go. Also, my camera's off. I'm just, I should just switch to the fucking
PNG.
PNG.
Yeah.
This camera
if you need to. What's going on, Rada?
I'm sitting here watching this kid walk up to a Ring door camera with a goddamn Lynx. Then I glance over and Asta has his shirt off.
That's not my fault. I didn't even touch anything. Like my num. Did I touch my numpad? I didn't touch my numpad. I didn't.
Oh,
touch it.
please don't take your clothes off and start touching things.
I was about to say it, but yeah,
You guys are so funny.
Thank you.
Can you work, please? No. Okay, I go fuck myself then.
Okay. So aside from that, we got Ubisoft updates. Ubisoft things are happening. Bear, I believe you're the one who shared this. You want to tell us what's going on with Ubisoft?
Well, yeah, clearly I know. I definitely read them. Didn't just post. Let's see which one are we starting with?
Well, I think you only sent this one, Ubisoft related, right? You sent out something else.
I thought I sent two things, but I might not have.
Yeah, that was just the one.
I sent another thing. It wasn't Ubisoft related.
Oh, okay.
Hey, give me a moment.
How do I do the?
I'm not seeing it. Oh yeah.
Oh.
They're
Yeah,
actually
I'm
doing
sorry.
better than we expected. Yeah. I've kind of known
Driven
this for a bit.
by the Assassin's Creed franchise somehow.
Well, because of the older games still sell.
Oh,
And
yeah.
as much as we dunk on Shadows, it didn't do so poorly as to like stop them from making money. But they published their financial results for the 9 months ending just this last December, and yeah, they've actually got an 18% increase in net bookings, and it's again mainly driven by their Assassin's Creed franchise.
Okay. I say give it until the next Ubisoft game comes out.
It's again 11% because of their back catalog sales. So like I said,
Yeah.
it's it's stuff that they had done already. It's definitely not the new games.
Yeah.
I
But like, how long can you ride the coattails of the older games before like even that starts to crumble, right?
a long time.
Yeah.
They have a lot of. I mean, we make fun of Ubisoft for not doing anything or doing bad things a lot of the time now.
Yeah.
But Ubisoft has a pretty solid back catalog of games that are, if not good, at least really solidly passable.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. You know, you still strangely enough see people getting into like Rainbow Six Siege, or some of the
Yeah, there it is. Yeah, Rainbow Six Siege
yeah, there
was in line with expectations apparently. Yeah.
I know, we're familiar with the Ubisoft and their going-ons. I don't think their next announcement is going to look as cheery as this, but the fact that they had an increase here rather than a decrease means that they have that much longer that they can kind of just coast.
Yeah, which unfortunately for all of us means we have to suffer them just a bit longer. But I mean, again, it's Ubisoft. They'll fuck up big on the next thing most likely, and then they'll just go ahead and squander that extra time they got. Just flush that shit right down the toilet.
The majority of me is in agreement, and I think they're probably going to fuck up because that's just what they like to do. Like, they've gotten really good at that, and you stick with what you're skilled in, and that for them fucking up. But with the restructuring that they're going through and all their talk of changing, it is possible that we start seeing some serious and solid differences in what comes out.
Possibly. We'll have to wait and see. I mean, I remember like LD's last video on Ubisoft painted a pretty grim fucking picture. That's from him talking to some insiders at the studios. So it's like,
well, speaking, with some of that same sort of, I can't say a ton, obviously, but I have been informed that things are not as dour inside as they are being made out to appear.
Oh right, I guess we both do also know a guy, so that is.
You guys know people?
Yeah, actually,
we know a guy. Okay, can't say any more than that. But
and even that's a little. But yeah, so it's looking better than expected for Ubisoft. We'll see where they go from here.
I suppose so, but I mean, yeah, slight update on Ubisoft goings on. It's that they're doing not as shit as we thought they were, which I suppose that's still a pretty indicative statement. But
no, it is, but it's in and of itself. That's also like a pretty major accomplishment, I guess.
I guess. So. We managed to survive a little bit longer on the shit we made that people liked before. Not the things we make now that they don't like, but the other things. Yeah. Maybe it's a wake-up call for somebody over there. Not Yusuke, probably, definitely not. In fact, that motherfucker's head's way too far up his own ass. But somebody else maybe could say something. And maybe he'll hear it if they shout loud enough.
One can only hope. No, the other story that I did catch was the meta thing.
Meta thing?
Meta mis huevos en tu boca.
What?
I don't know. I just got Portuguese, Dad.
Yeah.
All I got was meta, and then the rest of it made no sense.
So Meta has patented an AI that can keep a deceased person's account active.
Right.
Yeah, I saw that shit. I would be so fucking.
What?
So
there it is.
The
outraged.
Should I put this in there?
Stated intent is to help people gain closure and grieve.
Shut the.
I'm not saying that's what it's for. I'm saying that's what
Listen.
No,
guys.
I
You know
believe
better.
you. Like that wasn't for you specifically. It was just for like whoever said that would be a good idea. You know what
We
I'm saying?
listen. We can't make dead internet theory real if you're not dead. Okay.
Yeah.
We gotta we gotta move this shit along a little bit. So we're gonna take every dead we can find. We're gonna give them Twitter accounts.
Yeah. No, we know what they're saying, but we know the reality is
so
this is so Stan Lee can promote Marvel slop for the next 100 years.
Anything to keep people on Facebook. Fucking hell, Gundam. That's good. That's solid.
It is nightmare dystopia level shit, and
It
that
is.
term gets thrown around a lot, but this really, really, really is.
Yeah.
Especially because it's not just they're going to have them post and do this and that. We're talking like video calling.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Is a planned thing from this. So you sit down.
Wait, hang on. This guy might be onto something.
Oh
God.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
Yes, it's you.
The legacy of Ed.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie. If it somehow leaves your, the quote unquote your racist uncle or just posting the N-word every other day, then that's something magical. That truly is.
That might even be like Laura Eckert, you know what I'm saying?
No. What it will be is you'll be sitting down on your computer. You'll get a voice call from your grandmother who's 10 years past, and she asks you why you're not watering her flowers in the Farmville game, and you just gotta sit there looking at the face of someone is gone.
Asta's grandma is gonna look around and say,
my grandma would say the
there's no
N-word.
blacks around, is there?
Yeah, my grandma would say the N-word and she would be fucking foul about it.
I just Asta gets a video call to just your grandmother. She yells out the hard R, and then just the call's over. And that's what you get. That's all.
Yeah. And be like, thanks, Grandma.
Shit posting from beyond the grave. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we talked about your grandmother's kill-death ratio before, and now she's gonna have a respawn. So,
like you said, like,
You okay?
right? Like
No.
you know the end is coming, right? So you spend the last year of your life on your phone just tweeting the most heinous shit possible to train your AI replacement.
Oh my God.
To some extent, I could kind of get with this.
Oh my God. Shut your bitch ass up.
It's got to be opt-in. It's got to be opt-in. That's the thing. But you could use this. You could use this for good, Asta.
No,
it doesn't have
you
to be
cannot.
used for evil.
If this is only for evil, and it's just
But-
what level of evil you're using it
Listen,
for.
okay, you can use it for like bad, awful evil, but you can also use it for really funny evil. All right, and I think there's.
I don't
there's an
think
argument
it's
because-
worth it. Honestly, I don't think it is worth it, guys. I feel like it's too high of a price to pay. Okay, very, very little funny stuff. You just have a broken sense of humor if you left it that much.
I really do. It's the thought really does tickle me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
mean-
That's on me.
Oh, yeah. Bad times are coming.
Yeah,
Bad times
most
are
likely.
coming.
I have to laugh to keep from crying, Asta. I really do. That's
Yeah.
my excuse.
I think I'm gonna kill myself instead of crying. I think that's more effective.
Yeah, that's also an option, I suppose. I would personally would prefer you didn't,
Yeah,
because I
well,
enjoy your company.
I don't want to see your Facebook,
Oh my God! I can't even kill myself anymore because AI is gonna fucking show up
Steal your
here,
soul.
say a bunch of N-words and slurs.
and it's
Oh
gonna be
my
able to
God.
reproduce your art.
Oh my God! Yeah.
Uh,
I can't even die in peace anymore without AI taking
No.
over.
No.
This is
You're gonna be
this
able
is
to die,
awful.
and no one will ever know.
This is so awful, honestly.
No one will ever know. That's the real fucked up part. Is like no one will ever know you died because they're still tweeting on your account.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
No,
I don't
no.
want to live here anymore.
I'm sure they'll even figure out how to have you show
No.
up to the show.
Like I just like the little voice in my head just did the thing of that one monkey from that Planet of the Apes movie. You're just like, oh no,
Yeah,
oh no.
that is the mood currently.
That's the voice in my head right now. Oh fuck, that's something else. Ay. But hey, you know, that's not the only thing to laugh at. Sometimes you can laugh at things just to laugh at them, you know? It doesn't have to be like to keep from crying. You just laugh because it's fucking funny. You know what's really fucking funny? The fact that Square Enix is eating shit again. Again!
So
So, do you
David
guys
and
remember-
why? Cool.
Yeah. You guys remember Killer In? I
No.
sure fucking don't. Let me bring up the trailer for this again, actually.
I
I genuinely...
I don't remember if I was even on this when it was talked about, but I think it was talked about
'Cause
on the podcast at one.
I think it was because it was part of one of the fucking like not award shows like
I think it was on the
one of those showcases,
the
right?
award show. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
on.
Was it an award? Was
Yeah,
it
it was the award show. We saw it on there. We were talking about it.
Yeah, I
Was it
vaguely
not like
remember.
was it not the Summer Jeff Fest?
No, it was this last. It was just this last award show.
Huh. Okay. Yeah.
But
Anyway,
no one
here's the-
cared because it looks like shit. But continue.
What are you doing? Oh, come on. You know it's not me. We were together for the whole time. I'm
Why
not...
does he look? Why does he look like a Saints Row guy? Like from the new shitty Saints Row. Look at this guy. This.
Because they
Fuck.
hired those devs.
Yeah, because that.
Oh,
that is
did
the
they?
Most safe
I don't
black
know. That was
that
my
you can-
guess.
Oh. Okay.
for the whole time. I'm not a wolf. I am not a wolf.
Is that supposed to be the fucking voice acting in this game?
Yep.
Asta, aren't you just enthralled?
And the game begins. To the wolves,
Yeah, absolutely.
I
Look at
say,
the guys.
it is time to hunt down those fleeing lambs. Or will the
What was that guy's plan?
Or
Like not even the fact that he ran up on someone with a shotgun with a hand axe, but the fact that like he was still at least 5 feet away when he swung it.
down those fleeing lambs? Or will the hunter become the hunter?
Oh no! Got
that is
I will-
so shit. This looks like a fucking low budget like reality show TV.
Are you telling me you don't want the chance to chloroform your friends, Asta?
I do.
Well,
I
what's my Asta?
do, but I'm, not in this game.
Also, what the fuck is this Cheongsam? What is it's like a planet and like some stars and some
It's
other bullshit.
it's
Like, there's so much
the
like random shit on this thing. What is
Toddler
this?
bedroom pattern.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Bedtime sheet.
Jesus Christ. Corpse found. Okay, so this is like it's like a fucking Among Us
Maybe.
type thing or what?
Probably.
Gather clues. Clue discovered. Smoke out wolves. Jesus.
This is supposed to be an FPS
I don't fucking know.
or third person
I
shooter.
thought it was like an Among Us thing, but then it became a like
It's both.
Yeah,
yeah.
that sounds so unproductive because as soon as you hear shooting, you just go see what the fuck is going on.
Yeah, like, if everyone's fucking armed to the teeth with guns anyway, why don't we just skip to the part where we shoot each other? Like, why do we even bother with the clues?
Yeah, with the
Like,
clues, and then
Yeah,
you kill someone. Like, do you leave clues behind when you kill someone? Is that like intentional or?
I don't know. It's confusing. Trust no one. Especially not this fucking guy. Like, really? What is this? Man,
That is their safe black, man.
Yeah,
That's-
there's the token gay black.
designed that way to look non-threatening.
Yeah.
the chloroform button is what's really getting me too.
The chloroform button might be the only good thing in this fucking thing.
You just turned to stone after punching that bitch? What the?
And he's hipster and a programmer, and he also plays video games. You know,
I can't.
because the
What
fuck,
is so
why the
scattered?
fuck is he using RGB headset on his neck? Why is that ever a fucking design choice? Does anyone actually use their headset like that?
No,
No, I typically wear mine over my ears when I do stuff. So
that's where mine are.
So stupid. How would they ever design something like that?
Well, because so this is really awful and scattered, and they clearly did not have a good idea as to who they were trying to market this to.
yeah.
But this could have been like really good collab slop game, you know.
Yeah.
This could have been like a more
This is Detective Concord.
Ow.
Detective Concord.
Oh fuck, that's good. Detective Conan, more like Detective.
yeah. It could have been Fortnite Among Us, but instead it was Detective Concord.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Well, anyway, all this to say that the game released apparently. I don't know. I
Is
couldn't.
it out?
I couldn't tell you if that's true or not, but apparently it is.
It is out.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
on
it's out.
Steam, it had an all-time peak of 800 players. And there are currently about 300 playing right now.
Wow, such a banger.
Yeah. Mm. Oh God, what even the fuck? Oh. Okay, so here's the thing, right? There's going out of your way to make the character like not attractive, and then there's going out of your way to making the character just like painful to look at. This is painful to look at. I am
Yeah.
hurting looking at this design.
Hey.
Oh
You know
God.
what? At least they did better than Reloaded.
Did they?
Man,
I don't
Reloaded's
know,
peak
man.
is like 57 people.
Oh, you meant
Yeah,
oh, okay.
Reloaded
I thought you meant
just-
I thought you meant in terms of character design.
No. Oh God, no. No. Did you see the fucking?
Oh, the hacker girl, the like 13-year-old
Oh my God.
hacker girl that got that Savvy was posting about. Oh my God.
Uh huh.
Jesus Christ. And like with that weird or like 15-year-old hacker girl, and then like apparently she tells you all about like the penis statues,
Yeah.
the African penis statues. That's a little weird. That's a little off. It's kind of strange.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
I don't know,
look,
man.
Just a little bit.
Just a bit. I mean, I guess it's better than having your grandma in the game tell you about the penis statues, but I mean, not by much.
Is it? Because again, 15.
More people are watching paint dry on YouTube.
Yeah.
To be
Yeah,
fair, though, 2.3 million views. That's crazy.
That is that is more than most stuff, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Forspoken too. Yes. Yeah, considering it's Square Enix, yeah, that's pretty accurate.
I can't get over the fucking headset on the goddamn. That
Those
that
are
is.
the skinniest skinny jeans I've seen in my life, bro. What the?
I'm
fuck?
saying
And they're also
he's gonna have he's gonna be every minority. He's gonna be Latino, black, gay, gamer, fucking everything that a hipster wishes they are is gonna be this character. So that every fucking idiot is just like, oh my god, he's so mean.
Jesus.
And it is just ridiculous. It is just a token character,
Mm.
just so they can check all the boxes. It is.
And that is why you see that
Infuriating.
same exact appearance in so many games, in so many
Yeah.
different pieces of media.
It is infuriating. It is such a bad design.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
it's awful looking, but it's not a bad design because it does exactly what it's supposed to. It's just awful looking.
So at a point, somebody has to look at this and be like, guys, I don't know. Guys, I don't think this is worth spending any time or money on. guys. I
No,
just
they do not get to that point. You're not, from the sounds of it, you're not allowed to get to that point. Like if you talk up and you bring that up that this looks bad, they apparently don't last long.
that is true.
You
That
get
is
an HR
part
meeting.
that is part of the problem. That is a massive fucking part of the problem. Yes. Well, rip Bozo, I suppose.
Yeah.
And that's all that needs to be said. That's all that needs to be said about this.
Yeah, it's just another case of like they're gonna eat shit and everyone's gonna be like, "I told you so," and then they're gonna proceed to not learn their lesson.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, but you know what else is pretty funny, but in an actually incredibly based way?
Mm.
This fucking mangaka right here. I happened upon Fuji News this week, and this shit's actually pretty good. There's some rock solid shit in here. Apparently, the mangaka of Single Again at the Limit 26, Rice, woke up and chose violence. He challenged a critic to a bare knuckle fight. When a reader complained that the protagonist's breasts were unnecessarily large, the author Ryoma Toba responded, "The one who wrote that should come fight me on the rooftop right now." Bro's like,
that
bro's like,
is. Oh
bro's
my
like,
god!
all right, what? Nah, fuck that. Yeah, he fucking. Hang on, I need the gif. I need the gif. Wait.
Oh my god! What the fuck did you just say about my girl? Come fight me. That is.
Yeah, that
That is
energy.
so
That is
funny. I
glorious.
love that. Yeah, no, absolutely. I love that energy. You just talk shit about my waifu. Let's brawl right now on the rooftop. The loser gets fucking sacrificed to the gods of anime.
or something.
I just, bro, no fucking. The fucking right now on the rooftop just fucking sends me. This is so personal. I love it.
It's really
Man,
good, bro.
waifus are serious business.
Yeah.
Clearly.
You know, Asta, that sign matches your eyes.
It does. It accentuates my color scheme. Thank you.
Yeah.
Damn it! I can't find it. I can't find like the proper actual gif.
That
Motherfucker. Wait, actually, I have an idea. I know what to do.
Yeah, this is incredibly based. I feel like more like authors and artists should reply to this shallow kind of criticism like the same exact way. Just fucking double down, triple down, just be unhinged.
It's gonna down.
Yeah, because
Bro went straight to the rooftop and just fucking.
yeah, like this.
We're settling this shit right now.
Yeah, I feel
Don't
like that
fucking
should
fight
be
me.
the fucking I feel like that's the right way to answer that kind of stuff, right?
Yeah.
It reminds me of like when Kubo got like criticized for the end of the manga, and he was like,
Which
what?
manga?
Bleach.
Oh, right. Kubo.
Yeah, and he was like, you know what? If you are such a great writer, why don't you write your own story, right? If you're really good, you're gonna do better than Bleach. And if you don't have anything else to add, just remove yourself from the planet. Like he literally just said that, and I feel like that is the right way to answer to this kind
Yeah.
of like
Damn.
fucking.
A lot of times, yeah.
Get off my fucking nuts, says Kubo.
Yeah, and it's just like based. That is how you should reply to this kind of stuff. 'Cause
That's
it's,
good.
oh, her tits are too big. Just fucking don't read it then.
Oh man, that's really good. That's
It is
fucking
hilarious. I love it, and now I want to know what like.
Yeah.
I want to read the manga now. What is the name again?
Hang on. I didn't mean to close I meant to share back to this one, but there we go. Single Again at the Limit 26, Rice. Also, I wonder, is that fucking title implying that the limit for being single is 26 in Japan? Because
Yeah.
like, yeah, that does that tracks.
Yeah, that tracks.
Yeah,
God damn.
that is very much like a trend in
Yeah,
Japan. That if you're a woman in your late 20s, you're like
you're over the hill. You're fucking
a
done,
big
grandma.
deal. Yeah,
Fucking
Yeah,
spinster, get the fuck out of
Christmas
here.
cake.
yeah, that is an actual issue in Japan.
Oh no.
Yep.
But I didn't read the last paragraph though, and that's the best part. But Toba confessed that he originally planned for the protagonist's
Yeah.
asset to be even bigger. He basically
saw
said,
that.
"I like drawing them that way." Period. A man of unshakable principles. Go fuck
Unshakable
yourself.
principles.
Man of focus, commitment, and sheer fucking will. All right.
Yeah.
That's what this man.
This is a man of Penguin of Close Collective. If you're familiar,
Did you
remember
just say
him.
man?
Yeah, no, I am very familiar
heart.
with Penguin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Penguin. Same heart
Well,
as Penguin.
he's talking about a specific user in our community.
Oh, a specific penguin, not just penguins
Yeah,
in general.
yeah.
No.
That's why I referenced the of the Close Collective community.
Okay.
Oh, fuck, it's good. It's real good though. I love this guy, and I'm gonna have to go read this too. Honestly, I'm gonna talk about this next week after I
I
go
can
find this
fucking
manga.
find it anywhere.
I have my sources. I'm sure I can find it. Oh, I have
You
my
find
app.
it
I
and you
have
send the
an app
link
for
to
that.
me because I am
Right.
legitimately like not finding.
I think
Yeah,
you're gonna be
Manga
better
Dex
off
might be a
getting
little-
the actual Japanese title of it instead of.
Oh yeah, that probably.
That
help,
is that
too.
is true.
Like,
Hold on, let me.
Google it, find the Japanese title, and that might help. Yeah.
限界人暮らしの26歳ライス。
Yeah, and this one should be fine. This one, if you go look for this manga dex, it should be okay because apparently she's 26, so it's not a problem. Though apparently there's some problems with some other stuff with manga dex. Like, I don't know if you guys heard, but apparently
Yeah.
manga dex is removing titles that depict sexual activity between underage characters and citing the law as the primary reason.
Yeah.
The
So
irony of
okay,
that.
yeah, exactly. It's like we are talking about a pirate site at the moment, so
Yeah.
Mhm.
that one's a
Uh.
little weird for me. And at the same time, it's like, again, we're kind of getting into the whole thing where it's like these are fictional characters in fictional works, so there's not actually any harm happening to any real minors here.
That is what you would believe. Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
You'd hope so, anyway.
Well, none to be said for fucking freaks who, take things too far. But I mean, that's gonna happen with literally anything and any time, right? There's
Yep.
always gonna be freaks out there who do freaky shit, regardless of whether manga exists or not. So,
I mean, Asta's right there.
Oh, okay.
regard,
Hold on.
What the kind of thing
whoa.
I meant.
yeah,
Okay.
be-
Chill.
yeah, that's-
Step
yeah.
back. What the fuck? You think I'm on the Epstein list or something?
No, but
Well,
Yeah.
not,
let's be
not,
honest
not
here,
as a perpetrator, no, possibly on the victim, but
as far
that's
as,
a different
you know,
issue.
Jesus Christ.
as far as who lets their freak flag fly quite as far,
Mhm.
it's gonna be you. Ask that. It's hands down you.
Damn, bro. That's
The rest of
crazy.
us here are either
Listen,
not ice
listen.
cream or shades of vanilla.
My point is that, like, if it were actually that big a deal, fucking High School DxD, High School of the Dead, fucking, I don't know, all that shit. There's a million of them. That shit would have like doomed this planet by now, with as much as that,
Yeah.
like, as much that is being put out, right? We would, like, the amount of eyes that have seen those things, right? This planet would be done at this point.
Mhm.
Yeah. It
So-
is that argument again. It's like it's how you depict like the character,
Yeah. Oh, and-
Like-
oh God, they're right. Fucking Dress Up Darling would fall into this too.
Yeah.
Fuck, I
It's
love
like-
Dress Up Darling. That was a great
it's-
fucking show.
Bro, depending on how you like interpret that like that sentence, like anything that
Mhm.
includes characters that are teenagers in sexual like context.
Well, if they're anything like
some,
Reddit,
some
moms-
people would consider kissing in like sexual
Oh,
activity,
Oh yeah,
like
well,
depending on how like you like draw that shit, like it could very well be like a loophole for like, oh, this is sexual content. So like, yeah, I feel like 99.9% of like every romance manga ever is gonna like go down,
yeah. But yeah,
I mean,
main
it
main
is
point
just
here
silly.
being just this.
Yeah. It's just silly, you know.
Yeah, fucking bizarre, and hopefully not an indicator of things to come. So I know there are some like like scanlation people like in the pirating community that are also like starting to get a little prudish about like certain mangas, and this will be even ones that like feature like adult characters, like they'll censor cleavage or something. Like I've seen it happen with some of the mangas I've read where it's like all of a sudden it'll like I'll be looking at the listed chapters of something, and then it switches to like a different translator or scan person, and all of a sudden all the cleavage is like being fucking whited out, like with a fucking like whiteout, right? Like it's like what the fuck happened?
Yeah.
Like, it's like what is this? So I hope this isn't indicative of like a wave of this shit like becoming more prominent, because apparently again it's happening in a few places here and there. Not a huge deal yet, obviously, because people aren't making a big fucking stink about it, because they will. If this shit starts happening more often, it'll turn into a whole fucking thing on Twitter. But yeah, as far as MangaDex goes, I'm not terribly concerned because I don't really use MangaDex that much anymore anyway. So, what else happened? Oh god, this fuck me, this is so funny. So Disney is under some massive backlash from the Black community for launching a children's TV show featuring a new superhero created by Disney Jr. called Captain Do-Rag, who can be seen flying around with the do-rag covering his face as a mask. Many Black Americans feel this is extremely disrespectful, and even more so during Black History Month. Disney took down this video and many other Captain Do-Rag videos from their YouTube channel. I was able to recover this footage of this theme song. There's currently no confirmation if Captain Do-Rag will return in Avengers Doomsday. I want to play the theme song so bad. We're gonna get absolutely annihilated by DMCA if we do.
Oh yeah.
But just have a look at our friend here. This is Captain Do-Rag. As you can see, he's got the do-rag covering his face. And apparently the city, the fictional city that he protects, is called Slime City. So there's also that. Oh, fuck. I meant to just skip around the thing here. I wanted to see if there's any other interesting shots. Here's him eating a sandwich. That's, you know. Here's him doing the running man. I love this. I really do. And I don't think I saved the tweet, but there was a tweet actually from the person who apparently designed Captain Do-Rag. As a Black woman, and she was saying, "Yeah, wow, I didn't think you guys would take it so badly. I was just trying to make like a cool, fun hero for the kids." And the funniest thing about that is that I actually saw in the comments some dumb motherfuckers were like, "Oh yeah, well we just didn't know it was the sister who made him. Like we got to be careful about like these white people making these caricatures." Like, motherfucker, if you were upset when you thought a white person made it, why would you change your opinion when you think a black? Like, you were still offended. Why would you fucking change your opinion because a black person made it? You still are offended by the concept itself, right? It still rubbed you the wrong way. So why the fuck would it matter who made it?
Yeah, it's still like super stereotypical, and like all of the issues that it has, it didn't go away because a black person did it.
No, but you know, I know there's a lot of anger over this and upset in the community. But I really want to see this expand and go on from here. I want to see.
You want to see the Captain Do-Rag Expanded Universe? Okay.
Yes, I want to see the debut where he fights Yamaka Man.
I can't, bro.
What about Kilt Man?
Kilt Man's probably going to be a side character. I don't think he's going to star in that one.
But he sounds like he would be like, the villain.
He does. But it's gonna be Kilt Man's a side character. He's a good guy. But there's Dress Man.
Oh, fuck.
Dress Man.
On this episode of Captain Do-Rag, Do-Rag steals my TV while my kids were watching Captain Do-Rag.
Oh yeah. Get meta with it, really. I
mean, a black man created the show. Yeah, so yeah.
He could just steal themes from other shows too. I mean, that would be.
And I had Do-Rag this weekend. Fair enough.
No. At least it's just a do-rag. It's not a shiesty, so
Like I heard somebody saying, like, yo, we want the whole team, right? We want fucking Lieutenant Koofy, right? Fucking,
oh fuck.
like, there's a whole thing. I can't remember the other ones. It's like fucking losing my mind over it. It's great.
Well, they get the diversity higher and they have Burka Babe as one of the members.
Burka Babe. Holy shit, that's good. Camille Corbett. That's his lady's name. Caribbean woman created this nonsense. Oh, Burka! Oh, fuck.
Okay, now this. Okay,
Oh!
this is amazing. But going back to the basics of this.
I mean,
So,
I'm
like,
crying. I'm
Jokes
crying.
aside, is this really that bad?
Oh,
I
fuck!
think
I love it.
The big
No,
problem
like,
with
see,
it is that
I was
game
not
can
offended by
happen
this.
to do
I was nothing but fucking like tickled. This is the funniest shit I've seen in a while. Oh,
Reeps
Yeah,
got
no,
Jazz putting the life of the channel on the line, scrolling through Twitter replies on a topic like this.
Yeah.
yep.
Um,
We're rolling that gotcha 50-50 on where the channel
But-
fucking dies
but I mean,
today.
if he wasn't
Yeah.
if he wasn't referenced, if he didn't reference Durag in his name, like if he was just like,
Yeah.
Captain
I'm
Purple.
trying to think of black superhero names and they all have black in the title. Fuck Marvel.
Yeah.
No, but if he was just like, the Falcon or something, who would care? He just happens to be wearing a do-rag. As far as costumes goes for heroes, I mean, so what?
I will, you know what? I will say if the Cosby Kids like came out today, that would probably be a fucking problem. Dude, I'll just like even if it was Bill. Well, actually no, especially because
Especially Bill
Cosby
Cosby.
created them. Yeah, like it'd be a problem on two different levels.
You say that, but I think Mushmouth would have a very lucrative rapping career.
Yeah, damn, you're right. Damn, fuck, you're
Yeah.
absolutely right.
I just noticed he's also like purple. Like if he had the lightning superpowers, he would like tick all the boxes.
Yeah.
I'm trying to like with this one that fucking killed me. I see the big N on the chest, and I'm trying to think of like a black related thing that starts with N that isn't like the word that we could have made him that so he could actually have the big N on his chest.
Can't help you with that, man.
I
Damn
mean,
it.
just
Yeah,
go-
I've been working on
Captain
it.
Nightcap.
Shit, that's it. That's actually he's got the fucking bonnet instead of the durag. Oh my god. Yeah, you got it.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Asta. Thank you. Captain Nightcap is a fucking podcast title, by the way.
Oh God.
I'm at parentheses N.
Parentheses and
Oh boy, it's awful. It's so awful.
it is. Dude, I feel like we.
I wish Rosa was still on the channel on the show. She would be dying.
Hey man,
This is gonna be. This is just one of those episodes where it is gonna be a 50-50. It stays up or not.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
I love doing this show, man. Oh fuck. Oh, ooh, okay, all right. I think enough of that. Oh, okay. We already talked about the AI for dead people, manga decks, and we talked about what's left. Is there anything? Oh, right, the rage bait article. We should probably do that at the very least. We got an IGN article to read, guys.
Rage baiting. I love that.
Yep. So, should the God of War trilogy remake bring back the sex mini games?
Yes.
Yes.
Next.
Yeah, that is such a fucking easy answer. Yes. Yes,
I'm gonna take an adversarial opinion on this and say no.
yes, we should. We need more sex.
Wait. Bear said no. What's up, Bear? Tell us about it.
No, you don't need to work your finger that hard to just spam the button. No, I don't need that. Just let it happen. It doesn't need to be a mini game. Just give it a
It does. It makes so much fun.
Also, stop panning the camera off screen when you make it crazier than that what it used to be.
graphic. Make it like an
It's an-
actual.
do the helicopter.
man.
Yeah. No, I got
Make
it.
it an actual porn game. Let me see Kratos' dick. All right. If I'm allowed to see the nymph's titties, let me see Kratos' dick. I know it's big. I know
No,
it's
no,
fat. I
look.
know it's heavy. Let me see it.
I mean it though. Like you don't need to just have a mini game where you just spam a button.
You
Either
don't need
get rid of
it, but
entirely.
it's
or
fun.
Go
Make it a
full
rhythm. Make it a rhythm
with it.
game. Yeah,
Yeah.
make it a rhythm game. There you
Like,
go.
You know, one or the other.
Fucking Friday night fucking right. Like there you go.
Yeah, honestly,
We cannot
like,
have that as a title. That is absolutely not going to be a title.
Villain says, "Are you guys trying to make it adult only?"
yes, it's God of War. It should be adult only from the start. Like
Well,
you see
yeah.
the fucking.
It
Do you see the fucking horrific shit that Kratos does? The amount of gore these games have. It
Yeah.
should never be for kids.
That's a fair point. That's a fair point.
That game
Yeah,
is just
I don't know
barely
if I can
older than or younger than you.
Yeah, and I played it, and look how I turned out.
No kids should touch this game.
No
No.
kid should touch this game.
No.
I used to play this shit with my cousin when I was like, fucking, I don't know, 10 years old, playing on the PS2.
Wow. That's wacky. That's wacky. Okay, hang on. Let's actually read the article and then we'll discuss. Last week, after years of hopeful speculation, Sony Santa Monica Studio announced it will be making the original God of War trilogy. T.C. Carson, the original voice actor behind Kratos, stepped in front of the camera to reveal the project is in the very early stages of development and that we'll have to wait a little longer for any of our questions to be answered. And there's a lot of questions. Will this be a graphical facelift a la Blue Point's Demon Souls, or are we revisiting Greece with the Norse duology's controls and overhauled game design? I personally would prefer like just the Demon Souls treatment. Honestly, I think it's all any good remake really needs to be. It's just a better looking version. I mean, no, to be fair, I guess I didn't mind like the remakes of Resident Evil 1 or 2 and 3, which are, in the new. Well, I mean, they're in like the Resident Evil 4 style, like 4 and 5, instead of the original Resident Evil style, which was like the kind of like fixed camera going through areas bullshit, right?
Yeah.
So there is that.
So that I actually do have an issue with that. That was so much of what made the atmosphere for 1 and 2 that
Oh yeah, the massive like panned out camera and whatnot. Yeah.
And having
And seeing
those
the
fixed
damage and
camera angles, and not knowing what you were necessarily walking into. That when they took that out, that actually did fundamentally change those games.
You mean the Resident Evil games?
Yeah, Resident Evil games. So I don't, you say that, I don't necessarily believe that that's a good option. But as far as the God of War games go, I just slap new paint on it. That's it. That's all you need to do.
Yeah. I mean, because I like as someone who's played both, right? I played the new games and the older games. I would prefer the remake of the older games still keep the old style, right? Because like, I mean, I guess you could do some interesting, like, especially if you're like keeping the weapons from the older games. I guess you could maybe do some interesting stuff if you used like the new combat system with the new like over the shoulder perspective and all that. I just don't know if I really want that for the first 3 games. I think I'd rather just play through them as they were, but like looking nicer. I want the Spyro reignited treatment kind of thing, right?
Yeah,
that's me. But it's like, and even then, but at that point, like, does it even feel that necessary? Because like, I don't know about God of War's 1 and 2, but like 3 still holds up really fucking well graphic. Like this is a screenshot from 3 right here, right? Like this game still looks really fucking good for its time.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. That
even by modern standards.
Yeah, God of War 2. This is a PlayStation 2 game.
This screenshot's from 3. I'm fairly certain.
Oh, but that then is like a remaster for 3.
Yeah, because he's got the stomach stitch wound. So yeah, that's 3.
Okay, but it's still fucking 3 is still like a 20-year-old console.
No.
Is it?
No.
Isn't it?
No.
When did it came out?
Oh God, hang on. Yeah, someone look that shit up, please. 'Cause I'm about to have a fucking aneurysm if the PS3 is 20 years old.
Yeah.
Ain't no goddamn.
It is.
Oh,
it is almost. It
turns
came out
20
in
November.
November of 2006. It almost 20 years old.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. So now that we've inflicted
that
mental
hurts.
damage on everyone else,
Yeah, that's fucking.
Yeah, you guys doubted me. You guys fucking doubted me. I know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Just got hit by
Yeah,
fucking
this
lance on
is
that
a-
shit, man.
My
Jesus.
birthday was just a few days ago. Can we not do this to me?
that's all right.
Oh, fuck.
I will feel your pain.
Are you aware of the fact that I am twice as old as the PS3? Over twice as old as the PS3?
I am now.
I am now.
Yeah, you're old.
It's crazy, but yeah, I feel like the God of War. If you just like, you make it as 1-1 to the old games as possible, and you have a gold mine, right? Like,
Well, and part of that is, think about the audience, the target audience for those games. It's not. It really is the people who are going to be playing them for nostalgia.
yeah.
So those are the people that you
Absolutely.
want to make happy. No, that's my thought for that.
I agree. I feel like you wouldn't want
Oh man.
to piss off that crew, especially because you're bringing the OG voice actor and everything. Like, that is purely fan servers, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, and
So
it's like
just lean into it. You see the fucking immense positive reaction that just the fact that you're bringing the OG voice actor to the
Yeah.
game gave you.
Which is great.
So just double down,
on
Yeah.
just giving people exactly what they want, and that's all
Yeah.
you got to do. You can avoid any kind of controversy. You don't need to deal with any of that shit. Just make what the people remember, make it prettier. That's it. That's all you need. Let me see. Where we leave off here? Okay, yeah. If the latter, will Kratos have a companion accompanying him to Pandora's temple and the Isle of Fates? Fucking, oh god, no. Absolutely. Okay, even if we do the new God of War style, do not add a fucking sidekick character. Let it be the solo run through that it was in the first 3 games, because that was part of the atmosphere. Is the fact that it's just you running through all of this shit by yourself, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
but you do
Don't
not get
fucking
the
add.
same story. You don't get the same sort of story of growth.
Yeah, and don't give me some like bullshit voice who's gonna pop up and say, "Hey, did you try to do this with this puzzle you can't figure out? The fucking idiot!" No, don't do that. Don't fucking.
I have a caveat for that.
Because they could
Okay.
do that. They could use Athena for that, and I really don't want them to.
No, fuck Athena. Athena's a bitch. If you are going to give Kratos a sidekick, if you must, make him a Greek femboy, and that's all I ask.
God, okay, shut the fuck up. Anyway, moving right along.
I'm not even joking.
No,
Give Kratos,
I know you're not.
Kratos
Shut
is
up.
Greek. He would clap the absolute fuck of a fanboy. You can't-
Yes, I know. I'm
you
aware.
can't convince me otherwise, and you need that. You need that.
All right.
That's the only
let's
acceptable
see.
sidekick.
If the latter will will there be a blacksmith NPC popping up in expected places to provide armor and weapon upgrades? Will we be able to jump and fly like in the original games? And what about those sex mini games? You know what? How did you upgrade the weapons in the 3 previous games? Wasn't there didn't you
I
just get
don't remember.
currency from killing enemies and you just kind of poured it
I
into a weapon to make it stronger?
So? I think it was kind of
Yeah, like the red orb.
yeah,
things
it,
that,
yeah,
come out of the
Devil May
enemies.
Cry. Yeah, kind of like that. I think
It was like red
cool.
blood energy or some shit, and it's like you just pour that into weapons to upgrade them or something, or to learn
I-
new moves.
I believe that was.
I think
it.
you had to unlock new moves, right, for each weapon.
It's been so long.
Yeah.
I should go back and play those games again. Honestly, I kind of want to now. I wonder. Yeah, I believe that all 3 should be available on PlayStation 5, so I might just do that. I might do
I
that.
feel like
Honestly,
the trilogy
because
should
now
be
I got a slot
every
open.
store.
Oh, absolutely. But I got a slot open now because I finished Code Vein 2, so maybe I could go back and play some fucking God of War. That'd be pretty good. That'd be fun. But anyway, where was I? Where did I leave off?
It's not on Steam. What?
Oh yeah, no, obviously not on Steam.
No, I'm pretty sure I saw it before.
Well, I
like,
think
the
I think the
trilogy.
new God of War games are on
No,
Steam.
the new is, but I thought the old ones were also here, like a set pack, right? Like
I guess not.
Wow, I am very disappointed now.
Anyway, those 6 minigames. Last one almost sounds like a joke, but fans who brought them up seem to be deadly serious. You better not edit out Aphrodite. One of the top comments on the announcement video posted to the official PlayStation YouTube channel warns, referring to the particularly graphic minigame from God of War 3. Do not censor original material. Reads one of the, as of the time I'm writing this article, 256 replies to that comment. Don't ruin it. Yeah, I mean, the gamers are fucking telling you what they want, right? And it's so easy to just not fuck with. Is it really that graphic? Again, the camera pans all the way away from what's happening when it happens, right? All you hear is like some grunting and like the camera shakes. That's it.
And again,
I also.
I guess you have
consider
Aphrodite's
where we are
titties because she's
now.
got her titties out, but you know.
Well, no. So this, again, this is so much more tame than the sort of shit we show now with the same rating.
yeah.
Think of Baldur's Gate, you know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, somebody pointed out
full
IGN's.
community.
Yeah, IGN was like the same fucking publication that made like a
They're pro bear
article
sex.
praising you fucking a guy who's wild shaped into a bear, right? So it's like, yeah, what the fuck are we doing here?
Yeah, and Baldur's Gate 3 is also like pan to the side camera. Like it just don't have the minigame. Like that is the only difference. You know, but there are
scroll
sex
dropping his
scenes.
nut, you know. That's...
Yeah, there are sex scenes in Baldur's Gate 3. There's full frontal nudity in Baldur's Gate 3. So I don't know what the fuck they're crying about.
Yeah.
Well, this would be heterosex, and you know they worry anytime that shit comes up.
There
I know
are-
Baldur's Gate
there's
has it.
heterosex in the
I know
fucking
it's
Baldur's
there,
Gate.
but that's not what they focused on. That's not what they were excited about.
Which, by the way, the bear sex could also be hetero.
Yeah, true.
It's
If your
still
character was,
bestiality.
That is that also. That's
But that's just what women like.
But damn. He's got a lot of good points here.
Yeah,
you know,
I'm just bringing facts. All right.
Okay. Oh fuck. Anyway, fan fixation with these minigames makes sense, and not just because of the franchise's initial target demographic. They are, for better or worse, as much part of the Greek saga as the Blades of Chaos, appearing in every mainline title except for Ascension. Even the two handheld games, Chains of Olympus and Ghost of Sparta, have their own versions of them, one in Attica while fighting off the Persians, the other at a brothel back in Sparta. Also a product of their time, when both gamers and game developers were overwhelmingly male, little if any thought was given to the way women were represented, and hack and slashers generally relished in all things lewd and bloody and pubescent. But times have since changed, and changed profoundly at that. Have they though? Have they though? I mean, what Western gaming is putting out has changed. What the gamers actually want hasn't.
No.
As we've seen over and over and over and over and over and over again. But I'll let him
What
finish.
people want is, you know, different.
Yeah, that has changed profoundly. I'll give him that. Once taken for granted, today the minigames stand out like a sore thumb. They are perhaps the only aspect of the Greek saga I can envision its developers regret adding in, and hence it's unclear whether they will return alongside the togas, sandals, and cyclopes. I mean, listen, you got fucking upgrade currency from fucking those women, all right? So I'd say they're pretty necessary, right? I'm trying to get my level ups on my Kratos here. I'm trying to learn new moves and shit. And that woman's gonna teach me some new moves, all right? So leave her in, let me fuck her, and let me go on about my day.
Everything Jazz learned about sex learned from video games.
Personally, I'd be surprised if they did. Santa Monica Studios seemed to have soured on the minigames as early as 2013, when the team working on Ascension decided not to include one. Maybe in response to backlash, maybe out of post-orgasm clarity after visiting Aphrodite. In that game, Kratos' obligatory trip to the bordello plays out in a cutscene, and the women there turn out to be an illusion created by one of the Furies. Oh, so it does still kind of happen then. It's just not a minigame.
Yeah.
All right, well, I mean, yeah. At the same time, and please hear me out here, I'm gonna try. I do think there's a place for them in the Greek games, at least in concept. Okay, well, all right, we're agreed then. More than a crude joke, I always found that they contributed to the saga's story and themes. The first God of War, the sex minigame, like that part where you burn the caged soldier to progress through Pandora's temple, or condemn the ship captain to his death after taking his key, adds a welcome sense of more moral ambiguity. demonstrates that Kratos is not a conventional hero and suggests there is more to his quest to kill Ares than the desire to avenge his family. If visions of his dear dead wife haunt him so, how could he lie with other women? At least that's what went through my head when I encountered the minigame for the first time. Well, I mean, Kratos was an asshole. That's just kind of the whole point of the first 3 games. Is a massive fucking asshole. Like, I don't know, man. Like, it seemed pretty clear. It's clear to me. You guys get that?
Yeah,
that is the impression I got from
Yep.
him existing.
he isn't he like bringing the downfall of the Olympus?
Oh yeah, he
and-
fucks up the entirety of like Greece.
Yeah, like he's like the entire point of like the games, and then the fucking sequels is him being like, yeah, there are consequences of killing gods.
Yeah,
You know?
like every time he kills one, he visits a horrific plague upon like the mortals.
Yeah,
The floods, the locusts, the never-ending rain, all that. Like, it's fucking horrible.
yeah, he's literally the guy destroying the world, basically.
Yep. Though that didn't stretch to the Norse pantheon somehow. So don't
I
worry
forget
about
because the Norse have their own gods, I guess.
that. Both God of War 2 and the trilogy's final entry make clear what the first game only insinuated. The Kratos' vengeance is not a crusade for justice, but an excuse to kill and destroy for the sake of killing and destroying. It's a little column A, little column B. In both games, the minigames help convey his downward spiral into sadism and nihilism. God of War 3, for example, you enter Aphrodite's chambers right after killing her husband, Hephaestus, a tragic, ultimately well-intentioned character who, up until this point, acted as your only ally, Athena and her ulterior motives notwithstanding. At every turn, the developers stress that Kratos cares for nothing except the gratification of his own basest desires. At this point, lust and bloodshed are the only things he lives for, and that won't change until he meets Faye and Father Atreus. I mean, he'd have like slight moments of brightness in his soul when dealing with Pandora, right? And that whole storyline in God of War 3. But the problem there is that like when it came down to choosing between like saving her and getting revenge, he ended up choosing revenge, and that's you know that kind of like that leads to like his whole redemption story in the Norse games. So but yeah, the point of that game is that it's a tragic story of how he just he does give into his basest desires, mostly being revenge. Yeah, the sex is part of that too, but I mean that's it's kind of falls into the kind of man. Yeah, it's kind of the kind of man Kratos was at the time, right? The horniness of the Greek saga also feels somewhat appropriate when considering its source material. Ancient myths woven into Kratos' world are full of sex, as is the Greco-Roman visual culture that inspired Santa Monica Studios' talented concept artists. The goddess of love and beauty is not the only one with her nipples out. Kratos, Zeus, Hades, everyone, man and monster, is bare-legged and bare-chested. Their bodily features every bit as sculpted as the marble statues at the Met. Yeah, like the women got their titties out, but like the dudes got their titties out too, and are like almost entirely naked except for like little loincloths and shit. So, and as we all know, we can't have dicks out on screen in an M-rated game. We just can't. Dicks are a higher level than titties. All right.
To be fair, dicks aren't exactly the prettiest thing to look at.
Well, and then to be fair, we also can't have vaginas out on screen. So,
well, those are harder to show.
Baldur's Gate, Conan, Exiles. I think that we've shown it in games that are rated mature. Like it does happen.
It does, yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, but it didn't happen in God of War though. I'm fairly certain.
No, it didn't happen in God of War. It's something that has only, I want to say in like the last decade, become something. Like it's still kind of transgressive, but it's becoming less so.
Okay, fair enough. Most importantly, perhaps the minigames help bring home the Greek game's meta commentary. Commentary present throughout the trilogy, but most pronounced in its concluding chapter, where Kratos is at his ugliest, meanest, and most pathetic, and the franchise's cinematic endorphin rushes pivot from tasteful indulgence into nauseating overindulgence. Where impaling Ares was uncomplicatedly epic and triumphant, Kratos' actions God of War 3 hit differently, brutalizing Poseidon and Hercules' faces, ripping off Hades' mask, cutting off Hermes' legs, snapping Hera's neck, beating Zeus until the screen becomes completely covered in blood, yada yada yada. Yeah, like it gets fucking brutal in that game. Holy shit. Each victory leaves the player feeling a little uneasy, ashamed, hollow. Boss battles in the first God of War and its sequel made you feel like David taking down big, mean Goliath. No matter how brutal the finisher moves, their opponents had it coming. God of War 3, you're more like a playground bully, kicking another student when they're down. Yeah. I will say in some of those cases, like it like everybody, it kind of, the thing with the God of War and the first 3 games, like everybody sucks in those games. They're all fucking terrible. And like Kratos is just the strongest of the terrible people, which is why he gets to fucking mog all of them. But they're all shitty assholes, right?
Yeah.
Like here's the thing. Like I think if the Hera kill specifically, right? Because like Kratos was actually not going to kill her. He was going to just move on and not really take her out. And then I believe what she brings up his dead wife and daughter, and that's what sends him over the edge. It's like, that shit was kind of uncalled for, Hera. You could have been all right if you just like let a sleeping dog lie on that one. But just in general, every character in that whole thing is just awful. So
which is really fitting for the Greek gods.
Yeah.
In general.
Yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Where did I leave off here? Oh, the minigame with Aphrodite also veers into garish overindulgence, but to a slightly different effect. Instead of making you feel like a bully, you just feel like an idiot. I certainly did when playing with a childhood friend. We just sat next to each other in awkward silence, going through the motions to get all the red orbs while keeping an ear out for my mom walking up and down the hallway. Very manly indeed. Well, I mean, that's more on you, buddy. But some might think that the Norse games walked back on the Greek saga's abundance of sex and nudity because the gaming industry decided to chase inclusivity, and Barlog and his team tried to stay on the good side of a culture that considered the minigames offensive and misogynistic. That's not the case. First and foremost, the Norse saga walked back on these things because they play no part in this leg of Kratos' story. Once again, his wife has died. This time he channels his grief into something more constructive. Rather than destroying the world, tries to be a better parent to his son. Sure. For the remakes to succeed, they have to communicate as effectively, if not more effectively, in the original trilogy, how Kratos ends up as the person at the personal low point from which the Norse games set off. If second minigames are in any way included, this is the purpose they should serve. If they are removed on account of being tasteless, not unthinkable, as that was kind of their point, no matter. Surely Santa Monica Studio can think of other more respectful ways to convey Kratos' downward spiral, ask the players to go down that spiral along with him. I mean, I like that they understand the point of, the whole point of these first 3 games is that Kratos is a fucked up asshole and everything is shit, right? So that should all be left intact. And then as far as the sex mini games go, I think that's part of everything should just be left intact, right? That's all a remake really should be. It's just a game that leaves everything intact as it was, but, looks better. Maybe plays better a little bit, That's fine. But as far as like fucking with things that were part of the original, just stop doing that. God, everyone, please just stop doing that. Every time you fucking do that, that thing fails. Stop fucking doing that. That's all anyone asks. Like, just make the thing that they remember it being, and make it good, and that's it. That's all. Just all it fucking takes. Oh. But that's. I feel like we kind of. That's pretty much the long and short of it, right?
Yeah, it's
fucking. Let's see how they do. Like again, if they make a 1-1, it's gonna be fucking game of the year.
Yeah, maybe. Can remakes be game of the year?
I think so.
Yeah, didn't.
I mean, if they're remakes, they're not like remasters. Like they're technically a new game.
Yeah, because I think FF7 got like some kind of award, right?
Yeah. The FF7's in a weird spot though, because it's not a remake. It is definitely just different game at this point. Yeah, it's a reimagining.
Yeah, it's reimagining.
But I want to say one of the Last of Us remakes won at some point for Game of the Year.
There was no Last of Us. They made remasters of The Last of Us. They didn't make a fucking remake.
Yeah, remaster. Yeah, same difference.
Haven't they done that like 3 times?
Well, because The Last of Us is more like fucking what's his name re-releasing Skyrim over and over. That's not. That's
Well,
not what I
mean,
consider a remake. Like a remake
Yeah,
is like again, I brought up
Um,
the Spyro Reunited trilogy. That's what I would consider like a remake, right?
Right. But it stands the same. If like a remaster would get a Game of the Year, then well, yes, the remake obviously could too.
Yeah, I guess it really depends, I suppose. But
Yeah.
I get what you're coming from.
But yeah, it's the point. The point is the same. People are gonna fucking love if
Yeah, if they just make it as it was,
they just make it as it was, right?
prettier.
But prettier, because this is just an issue of nostalgia.
Nope. It could all be so simple, but these days you just never know. You always got to keep a side eye out on these people because they don't fucking swing it like they used to, and we all know it. We all know it by now.
I don't know. It's Santa Monica. It wasn't the director for the OG God of War bitching about Kratos's character in the new games.
Yeah, and to that extent, like I don't necessarily agree with what he was saying, because I mean I do appreciate the idea of like old man Kratos. I mean, old is a relative term here. We're talking about a fucking immortal god. But I do like the idea of old man Kratos kind of like chilling out a little bit. Like he's still a massive hyper murderer, right? Like he's still got that in him, as we've seen plenty. But the fact that he's like trying to be a better person now, he's got a son, he's trying to raise him right and be a good example and all that shit. I can appreciate that. I think that that's fine. As long as he is still a hyper murderer and I do still get to rip people in half, that's okay.
And I completely agree with you. But my point is, if that guy is, I don't know if he's going to be involved in this, but if he is, then probably we are going to get like something that is very close to the OG games, because
I don't think that guy is still at Santa Monica, the original God of War creator.
Is it not?
No, I don't believe so.
I don't think so. No.
Well then.
Yeah, if he was, I imagine the God of War like the new games would have been a bit different. So,
the new games are also made by Santa Monica? Oh.
Yes, I believe so.
Okay, my fault.
Yeah. I think I mentioned that earlier in the article.
Well, anyway, we're gonna have to wait and see.
I prefer the supposed rumored plans for 3 sets of trilogies, with the 3 god killers being the 3 wise men. That'd be interesting. I said I don't want my character to grow, is what he said. Oh, well, yeah.
Well.
Yeah. Oh, good evening, chat. Hi, Tim. Good to see you, buddy.
Was it David Jaffe?
I think that's the name. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
I
Jaffe.
don't believe he works there anymore.
No, he doesn't. He's not working for anybody right now, from what I'm aware of.
Yeah.
Well, might be a good thing if he says shit like, I don't want my character to grow.
That's a bit wacky. But yeah, as far as stories go, I think that's pretty much all I got for this evening. Unless you guys have anything else you want to cover before we go.
Oh no,
Go to bed.
No,
I'm pretty drained.
That's fair. You sound a little tired.
Podcast there. Hopefully everything's all right.
It's just the weather.
Gotcha. Fair enough. Yeah, I'm not cold either. But
there's one thing we could talk about that we have in here: the new Joan of Arc. No, let's just go. Let's just be done.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Who really wants to talk about that? That sounds awful.
Well, how many questions do we got? Because we might need to filter for time while they're voting on the title.
We have one.
Okay, we might need to fill for time while they're voting on the title then.
But let's figure out what we're title doing first, because we never know conversations what the questions will go. So
we have.
Hold on.
Quite a few.
We do, yeah.
All right, where is?
These are funny.
We do have quite a few, don't we?
We do. Yeah.
All right.
1, 2, 3.
So what are we thinking?
7 of them. So
I like Asta's E-Cucking Extravaganza.
I like that one too. I feel like that one should be in there.
That's pretty good.
Right, so first we'll start with that. Hopefully it won't get mad at me. All right.
I think if we don't do the Legacy of N or Captain Nightcap, then Jazz would be sad and he would cry.
I am doing
at least one of them.
I'm doing the Valorant one.
The
Valorant
one.
Pipeline. Yeah, I like that one too.
That's a good one.
So
I feel like investing in Megadeth is also a good one.
The Legacy of N.
No, I like the nightcap more. The
Yeah,
Legacy of
Captain
Van
Nightcap,
is
I think it's better.
yeah. The Legacy of Van is just like not as funny.
Okay.
All right.
And then investing in Megadeth.
Captain N.
Yeah.
It could have been the nighttime nuisance.
Oh god.
I think that's more a villain than a hero. He's supposed to be a hero.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's still taking your TV.
Damn.
I mean, but at least he's like he has good hair.
Yeah, it's true.
Nightcap.
All right.
Yeah,
Poll is
One
up.
would have to assume. He can't take it. He can't take the rag off to show you though, because then he'd also be revealing his secret identity.
Exactly, but
nice.
but you know his like secret persona is actually very handsome, you know.
Yeah.
And a handsome guy can
Alright.
never be evil.
What is our question?
All right. And our question is, Rada, has Sheep started his Sammy Sosa treatments yet? Just look up Sammy
what?
Sosa from his days playing for the Cubs and some more recent pictures if you don't understand the joke here. I don't understand the joke here.
Gonna get
So,
big. Gonna get so big.
Sammy
Sammy
Sosa
from when?
images. Oops. What happened? Whatever. Images. Oh, I get it. Yeah. No, we haven't started the skin lightning yet.
Oh.
It started.
Hi,
That was
Sheep.
perfect. That was.
Hi, buddy.
Yeah, that
absolutely
was
perfect.
such great timing.
Hey, Sheep. You want to play some Helldivers after this?
Guys wants to know if you want to play Helldivers.
Yeah.
He said yes.
Yeah.
He's downloaded it, so he's good for it.
Hey, let's go.
All
All
right.
right.
But that was the only question. And you heard the response to that.
Okay, I think the voters still need a little more time, so we could talk about this
Yeah.
real quick. Yeah. So as Bear mentioned, alluded to, chat, there has been an announcement of a casting for a Joan of Arc production, a 2026 Scottish theatrical production. Like, so wait, if it's a theatrical, does it mean like an actual like theater, like a stage play or something, or like
That's
an
usually what
that
that
is what I
means.
believe that means.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So young Scottish actress Mendippa Cabana has been cast to play Joan of Arc in a 26 Scottish theatrical production that explores the power of youth-led change.
Yeah. No.
So
this-
I will say I thought this was like a movie thing, and that would have been way dumber. As far as it being a stage play, I guess I don't mind it as much, to be honest.
And it's in like
Let's-
Scotland or whatever. I don't give a fuck.
Oh yeah, Scotland, where they're predominantly black. You know, it's not like there's any Scottish stage performers. It's still kind of. I still don't feel comfortable with it. It's not Joan of Arc. It's Joan of Dark. And
Fuck. I get where I do get where you're coming from, and it is a bit of an odd choice, all things considered. But yeah, I'm just not as bothered when it's like a stage play, I guess.
well, I want to be honest. I'm less bothered because she's French, and I'm like, yeah, okay.
Wait, I
don't
thought
care
you said she was
about
Scottish.
No, Joan of Arc.
Joan of Arc was French.
Right.
Yeah,
Sorry,
this is
I
just,
thought you were talking about the actress again.
No, yeah. Oh no, she's definitely native Scottish.
Oh, okay.
yeah, you just like don't like I just don't care. I don't
Yeah.
fucking. It's a Scottish production of like theater. Like let them do their thing. Who gives a fuck?
It could be
no
worse,
one's
man.
gonna see this anyway. You know, there's like
It- it-
five
it-
people in Scotland.
Yeah.
I'll say one thing, Baron. Ain't no Slam Frank, all right?
No, it's not. But these
Thank
Netflixisms.
God.
I still
just-
love that. Oh my god.
I'm kind of
After you missed it.
They're exhausted.
After you missed it last
exhausted.
week, bro. We fucking Slam Frank. Apparently, it's like a fucking a stage show on like an off-Broadway show where it's the Anne Frank from the Holocaust. Like
Yeah, I
reimagined
am
as a-
familiar
as-
with the Anne Frank from the Holocaust. Great
Yeah.
character.
Yeah, but the stage play reimagines her as like a rapper or some shit. Like,
Jesus Christ.
it's fucking incredible.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yes, and
gosh.
many Jews were very upset about it. But I thought
wonder
it was
why.
hilarious.
I wonder why.
And that is why it would be Emma Command versus Do-Rag Man. Captain Do-Rag.
Not
It's truly a match made in somewhere.
Somewhere. Yeah.
Yeah, not much else to say about that.
Yeah,
there's
yeah,
only
it's
kill-
just like
there's only buy more time.
yeah,
I
they
got-
black actress to play white character. Like,
Yeah.
who gives a fuck?
We-
No,
And it's
we-
French, so who really gives a fuck?
Yeah.
and that's exactly what I was saying. It's like she's supposed to be a French person. It's like, yeah, go okay, I don't care then.
Right.
The French can go
Yeah,
get
fuck the French.
Frenched.
you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only Jane Dark that I Jane Dark. God damn it.
Jane Dark.
Yeah.
the only Joan of Arc that I care about is the
Joan of
character
Dark
from
is the title.
is the character from Fate Grand Order. That is the only Joan of Arc that I care of. So
Joan of Dark should have absolutely been a title. I
Yeah,
feel
well,
sad
that's
we-
what happens when you start the
Too
conversations
fucking
again
bad.
after we do the thing.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
It's the
Oh,
the
well.
issue you run into.
Yeah, it
But
is.
we've
It's
got
too
about
fucking
8
bad,
votes
isn't it?
now, so I think we're pretty well settled.
Perfect. Where are we at?
And
Where we at?
Asta's E-Cucking Extravaganza has won.
let's go.
Amazing.
Oh,
Fucking
man.
fantastic. Well done. Well done, everybody. Well done, chat. Love you guys. All right. So I guess that means we can go ahead and wrap this show. We're just about done here. But before we go, let's do some shilling, shall we? Rada, what you got coming up?
Well, this Thursday we're doing Bloodborne, yeah.
Yes. Bloodborne
Yes.
Thursday.
So
Indeed.
Bloodborne Thursday. Then I believe I'm doing some Baldur's Gate 3 on Saturday and some Neo 3 on Sunday. And then there should be a video out on Monday. And then I'm back here again. If I happen to stay home more because of the weather, there will be some random streams throughout the week. If anybody could stop by and help supplement the income I'm losing, that'd be fantastic. But otherwise, I'll be fine.
All right.
But yeah,
Pray
that's
for
it.
Rada, y'all.
Yeah.
We
Pray to
pray.
Cthulhu for Rada.
Hell, pray for
Dick
pray
Sulfur
for sheep at
Yada.
this point.
That too.
Yeah.
Bear, what's coming up, man?
I turn older on Monday.
Hey, how about
Be
that?
another
That's crazy.
birthday.
Monday, just before our guest week, will be my birthday.
But hey, you
Ooh.
got Marvel Rivals coming up tomorrow night,
do.
right?
No, not tomorrow night.
Yes, tomorrow night.
Are you wait tomorrow?
tomorrow
Yeah.
night.
Did you?
Yeah, because
Did
they're
you
doing
guys
Thursday night for
switch?
Rada.
Because tomorrow is my D&D night.
No,
Wait, isn't
the
it?
schedules remain
on.
the same.
Hold. Let me check something really quick.
You
I
do
may
that.
have fucked up my schedule.
I think you fucked
Cool.
up your schedule, sir.
Yeah, because
No, I
the
did play on the
Bloodborns are.
Because I did
Yeah, the
Neo
blood-
3 last week.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'll be with you on Rivals tomorrow.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Hooray.
I scheduled my game
Yay.
wrong on so I've been looking at it. It was like, oh, it's tomorrow. It's tomorrow. It's like I swear we just did this. It's
But
not.
that's because you
We
did.
Yeah, I fucked up when I was rescheduling.
Nah, you're good, bro. All right, cool.
That's funny.
D&D.
Oh, that would have been bad.
Mm-hmm.
Bear's got some D&D that will not be streamed anywhere. Chat, make sure to go check it out.
Oh,
Go find where it's
yeah,
happening and
fuck no.
go look in the window. But
More importantly, he's got some Marvel Rivals that will be streamed with Jazz.
yes, with
And we had a
me
fun
tomorrow
time last
night.
time.
We
made
did.
jokes. You laughed.
We had a pretty good rival session. We do it every week. You guys come check it out. It's a good time. I'll also be doing some Monster Hunter tomorrow, probably. I know there's like some goo. They put a goo quest, so I gotta hunt some goo. And then I'll probably also finish the Monster Hunter Stories 3 demo this week, probably on Thursday. And then, of course, like Rada said, Bloodborne. So that'll be the rest of the week, pretty much. It's the next couple of
Yay.
days. Asta, tell them about the art.
I do art, King_Rosier, Twitter, Pixivy, Blue Sky, Newgrounds, VGen, Patreon. Search me up, give me money to draw you some titties, and I will.
He will also draw you
Awesome.
dicks and ass.
That is also true. I will draw anything you want me to draw.
Perfect. Fucking fantastic.
For a price, of course. I'm not doing any shit for free. Don't be stingy, chat.
Also fair.
He wants your
He's
money.
a poor Brazilian. So
I do want your money. That is also true. I am also Brazilian, so I need that.
Poor Brazilian.
mm.
Yes.
But yeah, so that's gonna be a wrap for us, guys. We will be back next week though, on Tuesday night, we will be back. You have a special guest. As a matter of fact, I was sealing the deal on that during this stream. And the one and only Miss Cinevere is going to be coming and joining us
Nice.
next Tuesday night. So, yes, we do have a guest.
Yay.
She won't be here the whole time, but she'll be hanging out with us for a bit. So I think you guys are gonna like her. She's great. She's an absolute sweetheart. Yeah, that's the plan for next Tuesday, and of course we'll be talking about all the pop culture goings on between now and then. But of course, guys, how much could happen in 1 week, right?
Fuck
No.
you.
No, stop that.
We will see you
Never
next
stopping,
time, guys. But in the meantime, you know the deal. Go eat and drink and sleep and, just take care of yourselves. And we'll see you then. Until next time, later.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.